What is going on, everybody? This is Luca here with Boys in the Big Apple crew. We're going to be live streaming the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs Wild Card game. It is the 6th or 7th seeded Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. Guys, don't be afraid to give me your thoughts on the current playoff picture. You know, what games we had today. I know we had the 49ers and the Cowboys just recently. Pretty wild ending. And then we also had Eagles-Bucks early this afternoon. That was pretty much a blowout. That was pretty much not even a game. So Steelers open up as the 7th seed, and the Kansas City Chiefs are the 2nd seed. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Now, the Chiefs in this game, let me just check here, are probably heavy favorites. So in this game specifically, as I try to, so let me just give you before I look at the spread. Earlier today, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Philadelphia Eagles 31-15 to eliminate the Eagles from the playoffs, and the San Francisco 49ers beat the Dallas Cowboys 23-17 with a yet controversial ending to the game itself. So to give you the spread, I have it right here. Just 1 second. The Chiefs are 12.5-point favorites. So it's not a easy matchup for Pittsburgh. They do have Juju Smith-Schuster coming back. They have most of their pieces, but what are they? They are not a good offense. They struggle running the football. They don't have a good offensive line. Ben Roethlisberger's on his last arm, really. So this could be his final game as a Pittsburgh Steeler and final game as an NFL quarterback. That's been taken into factor. But you also look at the Chiefs' offense. You know how great they are. They've overcame a lot this season. Chiefs' defense was one of the best in the NFL through the final couple of weeks. So you know that they're going to clamp down on this Pittsburgh team that's struggled offensively. Now, defensively, Pittsburgh is better against the pass and then the run. Steelers have one of the worst run defenses, so I could see, obviously, Kansas City mixing it up, but it's definitely something to be seen. I know Sean has his thoughts on this game. He's not here at the moment. He might pop in, but Sean, overall's main goal, told me on PlayStation, was just score 2 touchdowns and I'll be satisfied. As everybody had their controversial thoughts from Week 18, as the Las Vegas Raiders beat the Los Angeles Chargers, in which a game they both could have tied, which Rich Bisaccia, the coach, and Derek Carr, the quarterback, both admitted that if Brandon Staley did not call the timeout, they would have kneeled it out, and both teams would have been in the playoffs, which would have eliminated the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now that the Raiders won in Week 18, in that classic matchup, Steelers are in the playoffs, and they are now facing Kansas City, what could be a bloodbath. So, for me, as an NFL fan, not the most desirable product when it comes to seeing Ben Roethlisberger. I know most people like myself would rather see Justin Herbert in the playoffs for the first time rather than Ben Roethlisberger in the playoffs for the last time, as he is no longer the quarterback he once was. But we'll see. Can the Steelers pull off the upset? I'm not totally sure. I don't really have the confidence, as they are speaking with Mike Tomlin right now. 15th season as Steelers head coach. He has never, and I mean ever, had a losing season in Pittsburgh. The worst he's gone is 8-8. So it's pretty amazing that this Steeler team got into the playoffs. I find it pretty amazing. You know, this was essentially the last run with Ben Roethlisberger, but I'd say their defense and a couple lucky factors fell their way, should I say. So Kansas City obviously won their division. Juju Smith-Schuster, as they show. First game since Week 5, so bringing in a weapon like him definitely helps the Steelers offense. I do, in the audience, see plenty of Chiefs fans, obviously, and I do also see plenty of terrible towels. So it's going to be interesting to, see this matchup. Can the Chiefs be the upset? Can the Chiefs be upset by the Steelers? So we'll definitely see, as they are showing Priest Holmes, Chiefs running back, as we have Alex here.
Yes.
Alex, what are your thoughts on this game? As he quietly fixes his mic or does whatever.
Yeah, the mic just unplugged randomly, but obviously great to be back. So it looks like Kansas City's going to kick off. I'll be doing the play-by-play for the first half. Luke will do the second half. So with that being said, it's great to be back. Obviously, we all know about the Giants, but that's not the topic of discussion as Harrison Butker will kick off. Likely to Ray McLeod, and they will keep it in the end zone. And Ben Roethlisberger and the offense will come out onto the field. Pittsburgh Steelers finish their season at 9-7-1. So it's going to be
Alex,
really
what is your key for the Pittsburgh Steelers on offense?
I would say probably. I would say they're two key. I don't know how the Chiefs' defense is in terms of running the football, but I personally would. My three key players are Najee, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Chase Claypool, and Deontay Johnson. I don't know if he's playing though. I forget. So Roethlisberger in a shotgun set. Takes snap. He'll hand it off to Harris, who breaks to the outside for only a gain of 1 or 2. Juan Thornhill is on the tackle, and obviously they're showing Ben Roethlisberger right now, but obviously not a lot of high hopes for the Steelers in this game. They're tremendous underdogs. As shouts to Blue City Empire Sports and MH in the chat.
What is going on?
So 2nd down and 8. They got Harris in the backfield. Taking the snap from Hassenauer. Harris breaks to the outside, and it looks like it's for nothing. Looks like Anthony Hitchens and a couple others were in there on the tackle. So it's going to be about 3rd down and long. Let's take a look at I'm going to look right now. Let's see, stats. Teams. Regular season.
Alex, the play's about to...
No, I know. So everyone's conferencing at the line. It looks like it's going to be receivers out. They got Harris in the backfield. It's 3rd down and 10. 4-man rush. Roethlisberger looks. He misses Deontay Johnson, but there's no penalty on the play like Johnson would have wanted.
Alex, your mic cut out.
What the hell is wrong with this thing tonight? I have no idea. That's probably that bullshit. Hold on. I don't know what's wrong with this mic. Anyway, that being said, 4th down, Presley Harvin will punt for the Steelers. And Mecole Hardman will return from the 22. He's looking for some room. He's going to get some room. Out to the 41-yard line. Thought he stepped out of bounds a little bit earlier, but a nice return to get this Chiefs offense started. So this is where things could really start going for the Kansas City Chiefs. And once again, a very high-powered offense. And, of course, you got to love ESPN because they're not showing.
What are you trying to look up?
I look up team stats, but that's okay. So, with that being said, Jerick McKinnon is in the backfield. Mahomes calling out signals. Hands it off to McKinnon. McKinnon has got a hole, about a push of 5-6 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
As this goes, Alex, Steelers are one of the worst rushing defenses in all of the NFL. So the Chiefs can afford to go two-dimensional here.
So the Chiefs rank in the 20s on both defensive aspects in terms of. So they get it down to. Looks like it was Hardman there, or is that Gordon? Take
Hardman.
a look. That was Hardman there about a loss of a couple of yards, and it is now third down. But the Chiefs rank near the bottom in both defensive categories, so not great for them. But they're on offense, and nice play by Cam Sutton, who's had a decent year for the Pittsburgh Steelers and a very mixed year for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. So it's third down and 8. Mahomes takes a snap, looking, throws, and it's knocked away by Trey Norwood. Norwood, the rookie out of Oklahoma, so it looks like Kansas City will punt. Tommy Townsend will handle those duties.
Alex, do you think the Steelers got lucky this year with playoffs?
Yes, extremely lucky. Travis Kelce was the intended target. Ray McLeod is back to receive. Kick is away. And let's see where that goes. So McLeod fields at the 15, and he will get tackled right around the 23-yard line. So about an 8-yard return. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will come back on offense when commercial break is done.
Yeah, I was talking to Sean about the Kevin Colbert thing. He doesn't really have an opinion on it.
Well, that he's stepping down after the draft?
That he could possibly.
Well, I mean, it would be more of a story, I would say, if the Steelers were a bad organization. And the Steelers aren't a bad organization. They're actually a well-run organization. With that being said, it's not really a story where it's, they could just go to an inside guy and it will be, there. So it's not like the Giants or some of these other teams. But anyway, there's that. So obviously a couple of surprising games, a couple of blowouts, but a couple of surprises this weekend. Obviously, we have a point system the way the other three of us do things on the Boys in the Big Apple Trio panel, not specifically on the show, but obviously the pick system. And I got my 2 picks right yesterday. Buffalo blowing out the New England Patriots. Luka probably was happy, but sad to see that because both play in his division. And then the Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. So there's that.
Oh, I'd just like to say James Slater made a tweet. Cowboys fans are throwing things at their own players.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
How could you do that, honestly?
I mean,
such a crybaby fan base. Have some respect. Here's Skip Bayless's tweet. The Cowboys are better than the 49ers. They just weren't ready to play better. Whatever that means. Alex, I cannot hear you.
Joke. Microphone. This is literally a joke right now. I know that's the Apple microphone, but try to get this thing in. And I don't know what the problem is. Back to my audio. Okay, so the game is back. Pittsburgh Steelers will start around their 23-yard line as they are showing moments from the Super Bowl that the Kansas City Chiefs won about 2 years ago. So, Big Ben transforming the formation. Derek Watt is out there. Shout-outs to MH in the chat.
What's going on, MH?
Pittsburgh, an empty set. Takes a snap from Hassenauer. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Looks like L'Jarius Sneed was the one almost coming up with the interception. Looks like a miscommunication on offense. It was a weird formation because they had Derek Watt out there. They had Zach Gentry. Only one wide receiver, so it's really strange.
He had a guy over the middle. He had Gentry over the middle. He went into I don't think it was a flat route, but still.
Yeah, they look threatening to themselves because that's all they did. They beat themselves.
McCarthy deserves to be fired after what happened today.
Roethlisberger takes a snap, hand off to Najee Harris. Harris will only get about a yard, and it is about going to be third down and I'd say about 9. So the Steelers not really executing on offense here.
Well, the Chiefs are just sending a loaded box, and they know that the Steelers cannot block, so it's
They know
pretty
the
much
Steelers
predictable
can't do
every
much on
time.
offense just overall. So third down and 8. Pushing signals up front as they have Freiermuth. Looks like Gentry and Claypool to the right side. Deontay Johnson to the left. Roethlisberger, he's looking. He's firing nowhere near his man, Pat Freiermuth. And it's going to be fourth down as Big
This
Ben
is really what we're
visibly
getting now, huh?
frustrated.
This is really what we're getting now, huh?
And looks like he's really screaming, really going hard on his tight end, Pat Freiermuth.
Hey, Ben, how about you throw a better ball? Because, we had to have Ben Roethlisberger this week instead of Justin Herbert. And then Sean couldn't ignore his Ben Homerism.
Which is what?
No, he's like, well, I get to see Ben Roethlisberger another week. But you know that,
Hardman takes it, and it's going to be about the same as what he would have stayed with. So he's at the 20-yard line.
Essentially no gain on the punt
start there.
return.
Yeah.
But what I was saying was Sean knows it's a better product with Justin Herbert on the field, not this Captain Fat Fuck, as UT would call him.
Listen, if Sean wasn't a Steelers fan, and he probably still would admit it to this day, he doesn't think that the Steelers should have been in the playoffs. I mean, we all know it.
I mean, of course, you're going to be appreciative of your team being in the playoffs, but Ben Roethlisberger for another game, really? I mean, look at how he's missing receivers now.
You have to be visibly frustrated, like Ben is visibly frustrated, but so MH's got a couple of comments. Can't get better than the Eagles and the Cowboys losing. Giants going to do something with the division the next couple of years. A reset will threaten these other mediocre teams. Let me ask you a question, MH, and obviously this is a Steelers-Chiefs live stream, but I would say, preferences as head coach and general manager? Because I know I have mine. And if you saw, I think it was it premiered today. Yeah. Today's podcast episode, I pretty much outlined who my number 1 is, who my number 2, 1 through 9, because the Giants interviewed 9 candidates. So
a friend of the channel says this loss was not a McCarthy. I mean, yeah, let's run a draw up the middle before the last play.
I mean, no.
I mean, questionable time management before the half.
Yeah, the fact that they had, 14 penalties?
That's even more gross.
MH says he likes Brian Flores, and he would like the Bills guy, Joe Shane, as the GM. So my preference, personally, Dak ran. I mean, that was ridiculous. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, I questioned it right there. What are you doing? And you could blame it on the ref. No, I'm pretty sure the umpire had to touch the ball. Sure, maybe it was interference of some sorts. Whatever the case may be, the NFL will probably review it because Mike McCarthy will complain. But they lost that game. Jimmy G got them back into the game by throwing how many interceptions and turning over the ball and all that other crap.
It was the one interception, and that was the one interception. But overall, my opinion of the game was who really wanted to lose that game. It's not about who wanted to win. It was about who wanted to lose, who wanted to go home first. I don't see the 49ers winning next round. And they're playing Green Bay, I believe, actually.
Yes, they are playing Green Bay. So Mecole Hardman in motion. Fake. Set a screen. This is Jerick McKinnon. He's got a couple of yards downfield to the 40-yard line. Tackle made on the play by Terrell Edmonds, former 2018 first-round pick, I believe, or something along those lines. Yeah, Terrell Edmonds was a first-round pick in 2018 out of Virginia Tech, so he makes the tackle. But they gain a lot on that screenplay about to the 40-yard line, so it was a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Good blocking by getting to that second level by the Chiefs there. Steelers completely looked bewildered.
Taking the snap, looks like it's McKinnon, and he will get about 4 yards on the play, pushing it to about 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5.
Again,
Yeah, I mean, you were saying?
keep running the ball on these early downs. The Steelers won't have the answer. Look what the Vikings did with Dalvin Cook on the Steelers defense.
Right. And
I
they
understand
almost
that.
choked that game.
I understand that Dalvin Cook was, elite compared to Jerick McKinnon, but
Taking the snap. Under pressure, he throws in the dirt, intended for Travis Kelce. The
a
man
lot of
covering
pressure in
was
his
Joe
face.
Hayden.
I think Highsmith was coming his way through the left side, but also in news, Zeke was apparently playing through a PCL tear.
I guess you have to play through what you have to play through for a playoff game.
That sounds about right.
So obviously I'll explain it actually after the down. So it's 3rd down and 6. They're at about the 44-yard line. Darrell Williams is in the backfield taking the snap as Mahomes. He looks over the middle. He gets hit. What a play by Minkah Fitzpatrick. It was a crossing route
To Byron Pringle.
And looks like they wanted to go for it, but Andy Reid called them off the field. Really nice play by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
I didn't expect a defensive start to this game.
Yeah, I would say the same thing as well.
I'd say the Steelers defense right now is playing over their heads. So, good job by the Steelers defense. Unfortunately, the offense, I cannot say the same.
So, Tommy Townsend will punt from about the 49-yard line. He punts it away. And fair catch called for by McLeod around the 19-yard line with 8:45 left to go. Question is, will they go to commercial? There is a flag on the play, and we will find out that flag, so it's likely to be on the Steelers, or they're not going to do that, or they just went to commercial and there wasn't even a flag. So that's what it looks like it was. We need the Steelers fan. Well, he's, I think, watching his cousin right now. So
watching the game with his cousin. He might pop in.
Might, but we don't. Again, those chances are probably lower than the NFL actually doing anything right for a change. What was I going to say? So in terms of that talk, MH, I would probably I'd go Joe Shane as GM, and I'd go Ryan Dable as head coach. I would like Flores. I think he's a program builder, but the problem is he can't build an offensive coaching staff. And, just the problems he had with the front office. And if we get a capable GM in here with capable scouts, it's not going to look pretty if he doesn't get along with them. That's my concern. And what a really good team would look like in Houston, I thought about this today, and I was talking to a content creator friend of mine about it, is this. You have Brian Flores is your head coach in Houston. Pep Hamilton is the offensive coordinator, who looks like he's staying in Houston, by the way. Defensive coordinator Patrick Graham because of that connection. Special teams coach Joe Judge because of that connection. And Nick Casario is the GM. You get better talent, and that's actually a good team. On paper it is, with coaching. Obviously the personnel, God knows what is going to happen with David Culley being canned as of late. What do you guys think about the Mets' full coaching staff? Eric Chavez went over the bridge. Yeah, this has absolutely no bias, but obviously I wasn't really happy with the comments that Eric Chavez made about batting average, so I was kind of happy to see him go. So let me take a look at the coaching staff.
I already have it up.
Okay.
I see that Buck Showalter added, let me see what his name. He added Glenn Sherlock as the bench coach. He actually coached with Showalter while he was with the Yankees, and he was actually in the Yankees minor league system for a couple of years. Also with the Diamondbacks minor league system. I don't know much about him. I could do more research. Joey Cora is the third base coach. Eric Chavez obviously mentioned the hitting coach. Obviously, one's going to try to get an upgrade for a job. Elsewhere, when you're assistant hitting coach, you want to be a hitting coach. Brian Schneider, catching coordinator. Dave Rand, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Eric Langell, bullpen catcher. Jeremy Hefner stays as the pitching coach, and yeah. So I don't have much thoughts. I got to do more research on
Nice
that.
run by Kalen Balaj. It's about a gain of 5. So it's second down and 5 is Steelers offense will try to get going as Matt Canada is the offensive coordinator. Obviously, the Steelers offense not
Obviously,
really
Sean wished
season.
Canada would be different, but he's not. They're still so pass happy because they can't run the football effectively.
And there's former Giant Steve Spagnuolo as the defensive coordinator. 2 straight Super Bowls. Obviously lost the last Super Bowl. Calling out signals with the play clock winding down. Taking the snap. 4-man rush. Finds his man, Freiermuth, but a nice tackle by Willie Gay. And that will bring up about 3rd and medium.
They're always passing short of the sticks, or they're just missing their routes down a little downfield. I mean, I could sit here and complain about it, but what other choice do they have with Ben Roethlisberger's noodle arm?
I'm sure Sean would love that comment. Anyway,
what? I'm speaking facts.
No, I understand. So 3rd down and 2. Will they run the football? Will they stack the box? Let's see what the Chiefs defense does here. Taking the snap. It looks like he's going to get sacked. Nice play by Tershawn Wharton. Getting the 3rd down stop for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers will punt once again. That's their, 3rd time punting or 2nd time?
3rd. That was a clear. Let me see the replay here.
Try Turner just missed his man. He just outright missed his man.
That's just freaking lazy stuff right there.
I mean, that's not even anything about a stunt. You just missed your man. Anyway, Hardman to return from the 30-yard line. He's got a nice return. Cross the 40. Cross the 50. Cross the 40 again. Cross the 30. And inside the 21-yard line. What a really nice return. No flags on the play. Mecole Hardman pushing the Kansas City Chiefs near the red zone. So a big start possibly for this Chiefs offense on this drive. And what a really nice return by Mecole Hardman starting at the 30 and just not great stuff from the Steelers special teams coverage unit, but really a nice return by Mecole Hardman starting them around the 22-21 yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
How do you like that effort by Presley Harvin to tackle? He's like,
Well, whatever the case may be. So he's going to look. He's going to fire. It's intercepted. This pass is intercepted. It looks like it's Devin Bush. So we would have thought that
the defensive game continues. This pass was actually deflected by TJ Watt.
TJ Watt had the deflection and an interception by Devin Bush, the 3rd-year man out of Michigan. And TJ Watt starting up front again. He deflects it, intercepted. Shouts to Evan Spitzberg in the chat.
What's going on, Evan? This is not the start that we really hoped for. This is not even the start we even predicted. So,
right.
Defensive game all around. Steelers not getting anything going. The Chiefs just shooting themselves in the foot right here. Or you could just rather say it was a great play by TJ Watt.
So Freiermuth in motion. Ben takes the snap, rolls out, trying to find his guy right in the middle of the zone. It's Deontay Johnson for a pickup about 5. Evan, question for you. Who do you want as GM/head coach? Whatever your preference is, if you've done any sort of research or just looked at a couple of things and, just made a decision. TJ Watt has to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
He's going to get robbed again. And we'll guess who we're going to have to hear it from. So there's that. Anyway, 2nd down and 6. Roethlisberger with Kalen Balaj in the backfield. 2nd down. Looks, fires. He's got his man. That looks like Juju Smith-Schuster. He looks to have gotten the 1st down. He did. So his first reception And his first target back from the injury, last time he played was in week 5. So a good
I don't know
pickup
if he
for the
got that
Steelers.
first. Is it official they got the first down? Because it didn't
looks
look like he. I don't know. It didn't look like he reached over though.
I think he did. I think he got the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Steelers at about the 40-yard line. Roethlisberger motioning Smith-Schuster in, predicting this is a run play. They'll hand it off to Harris, and he will get probably about 2 yards. Nick Bolton, amongst other defensive linemen on the tackle, Jerron Reed. So 2nd down and long. As I've stated before, and I'll state again, I'm not really a fan of running the football on 1st down.
How many times have we said at this game, Alex? Really, you have, where you say gain, where they're going to run with Harris and they're going to gain of 2, gain of 3. Like it's such minimal gains.
The problem is they're very old school, and sometimes that doesn't really win you football games. Anyway, 2nd down, blitz coming, and a drop by Deontay Johnson on the slant.
That
So
ball's going to be right in his
Spagnuolo
hands.
was sending the house. Could have been a nice pickup. Could have been a 1st down for Deontay Johnson. Was playing against Mike Hughes, the former Minnesota Vikings 1st-round pick, and it's just incomplete. Got to have that one.
You got to catch that. Mike McCarthy on the officials. I thought they would let these teams play today. That's for them to answer.
14 penalties really doesn't do it. I mean, sure, maybe you could argue 1 or 2 bogus ones, but 14 penalties are not all the refs. So it looks like somebody probably lined up in the neutral zone. And it's a false start penalty. Looks like it's going against Pat Freiermuth. Actually, no, it's Deontay Johnson. And that will back the Steelers up. Could have thought for a second that one of the Kansas City Chiefs defensive linemen stepped off sides, but looks like Deontay Johnson commits the penalty, and it's now 3rd and 13.
Why? What did we do to deserve this? What did we do to deserve this?
Rooted for New York
football
teams.
They are such a dreadful product to watch, these freaking Pittsburgh Steelers.
3rd and 13. Roethlisberger calling out signals with Kalen Ballage in the backfield. 4-man rush. Roethlisberger fires. Incomplete, overthrew his man Juju Smith-Schuster, and another punt for the Steelers.
Noodle arm Ben Roethlisberger at it again. First of all, I don't even know why Kalen Ballage is in the backfield during these passing downs. He's a terrible pass blocker.
So Chris Jones really not doing much of anything in that specific snap against John LeGlue, the left guard. But with that being said, Presley Harvin will come on for a 3rd or 4th time. Sky kick right around. Looks like it bounces back. And that's a tailing punt, but let's see where they'll mark it. Probably inside the 20-yard line between that and the 50. And then looks like NBC will take a break. So Luca loves this product right now.
It's all because the NFL wants to make extra money. What did we do? Well, Alex, answer this question.
You say that the NFL wants to make extra money. Then if the NFL really wanted to make extra money, why didn't they just go ahead and have the Chargers,
I'm talking about overall the 7th seed thing. It's so ridiculous. I remember, again, but the Steelers get in on luck because they have the luck of high-end talent.
It's not even that. They have the luck of Mike Tomlin. If Mike Tomlin wasn't their coach and if it was some Jim Bob Doodle, let's be real, let's be honest, they would not be here. They would probably be under 500 by a few games. Shout-outs to our boss, Pete Simonetti, for shouting us out.
Yep.
Re-advertise. So it looks like this wasn't the last game we were streaming with Ben Roethlisberger. We've streamed, what, 3 this year?
Yeah.
NYY News TV, a.k.a. Pete, says, keep up the good work, fellas. Happy the 49ers won. 49ers fan, I guess? Well, probably, I mean, a lot of people hate the Cowboys. So with that being said, I'm very happy for that as
Yeah, good
well.
for the 49ers. I don't think they'll last till next round, but still.
They beat Cowboys. That is what matters. Anything else probably doesn't matter. But with that being said,
I don't know why these piece of shit fans were throwing stuff at DeMarcus Lawrence. Like, why? It's such a joke, this fan base.
so much for it being the ref's fault. So much for it being the ref's fault. So there's that. I'm going to re-advertise the link.
Somebody's like, oh, that could be 49ers fans, though.
You know what? Stop. Just stop. Anyway, so the Chiefs will get back the ball as it shows on NBC. It did snow there, and it is snowing here, or at least the last time I checked. Always been a 49ers fan, obviously not as diehard as I am with the Yankees. So that's an interesting combo. Not one that's unheard of, but with that being said, good. It's a good thing that the Cowboys lost. So obviously Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce in motion, taking the snap, throws it. He's got his man. Looks like Demarcus Robinson is on the reception. And they're looking at Derek Watt and his effort to push Hardman out of bounds. He was going out of bounds anyway, though. So I guess maybe it's the individual efforts of the Watt brothers. So there's that. Let me re-advertise just in case. Second down, they have Darrell Williams in the backfield, Mecole Hardman in motion. And they'll hand it off to Williams. Williams pushing, fighting, tackled by Hayden. So it'll be about a yard or two short, and it's going to be third down and short.
I haven't really seen a lot of Tyreek Hill.
No, we have not. Montana, because of my father growing up. I can see that. Yeah, you're right. So maybe it's some of the inactives or whatever. But Dwayne Haskins is inactive. Cody White, Anthony McFarland, Carlos Davis, and Tegray Scales are inactive for the Steelers. Third down, Hardman in motion. They're going to give it to Hardman. First down, and a little bit more. Cam Sutton on the tackle, but not before the first down is made by Mecole Hardman. What's the next thing that Luca's going to say about the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Well, their defense is playing over their heads right now. You got to give them credit, but we'll see if they intend to develop. If they intend to develop into the 21st century on offense.
Jerick McKinnon running to the outside, gets just a few yards, about a gain of 4. It's going to be second down and 6.
Tackle
Chiefs
that time
inactives
made by Montrevious Adams.
Chiefs inactives tonight include Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Rashad Fenton, Shane Buechele, Josh Gordon, Joshua Kendall, Prince Tega Wanna-Go, and Darwin Thompson. So there's that.
Alex, what are the odds that the Steelers are going to develop into the 21st century on offense next drive?
I don't know. Mahomes rolling out, pressure from Wormley, looking, firing, and he goes out of bounds. So it's going to be third down and 6.
I'll tell you what, the Steelers are definitely getting to Mahomes a lot. Got to give credit on that defensive front, especially T.J. Watt and crew.
Yeah, so Kelce, he was locked up, it looks like, in a zone, or he was open. Didn't really get a good view there. So, nice zone coverage. Well, it could be man as well, but just good coverage downfield by the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it is third down and 6.
Again, Hayden's not the fastest guy to cover to Tyreek Hill, but he has good hips and good patience.
Third down, and did somebody move? It looks like they did. It's going to be on the Kansas City Chiefs, probably on the right side of that offensive line.
That's Trey Smith.
Yeah, that's Trey Smith, the rookie out of Tennessee. A lot of Giant fans wanted this past
You think the
draft.
Steelers could have drafted him
Yeah.
instead of this glue guy, or at least signed, or at least
No, Leglue was an undrafted free agent.
Well, yeah, I
Leglue
figured
was
as much, but still, like
They
rather
obviously
than
got
start
Dan
him.
Moore and the other dude, Kendrick Green, but they're not even playing Kendrick Green.
It's Hassel.
They're down. Mahomes caught out signals. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Highsmith looks like he was getting there wide open. Not really wide open, but it's a first down for DeMarcus Robinson. And
So he
Yes,
played
first
right
down.
into the zone right there. Good job by Mahomes finding Robinson in the open part of the zone. First down, Kansas City.
so nice chip by Noah Gray. And then Andrew Wiley obviously washes TJ Watt out of the pocket. I almost said JJ Watt. Excuse me for doing that. Mahomes taking the snap, looking, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Noah Gray, the rookie out of Duke. So it's second down and 10 with 57 seconds to go. In the first
Who really
quarter,
thought
Eric
this?
Bieniemy,
Who really thought this half would almost end with no score whatsoever?
not me. Obviously, the football gods.
I guess the
There's
Steelers' defense and play calling is that elite.
So Eric Bieniemy, obviously, he's the one calling the plays, correct? 'Cause a lot
Yep.
of people mistake Andy Reid for calling the plays. Anyway, 4-man rush. Mahomes, he's looking, and he's going to gain about a yard. Tackle made on the play by Taco Charlton, and it
He's
is
been
third
everywhere.
down.
I think that I don't know. I thought the Jets signed him at one point.
Maybe, maybe not. A lot of Giant fans a few years ago wanted Taco Charlton to be signed by the Giants. I think it was 2019, and he was cut from the Cowboys, but obviously that didn't happen. So they can run one more play before the end of the first quarter, so it's 3rd and 9.
I think they're going to send heavy pressure here.
Heavy pressure being sent, 5-man rush. Mahomes, he's got to look, he's got to throw, he's got to do something with the football. He fires it, and that is dropped by Pringle. Trey Norwood was there to break up the pass, and it looks like he had a little bit of contact there, but just gathering from my eyes and the eye test that he was, doing everything on a legal basis. So let's take a look.
Again, Mahomes shows off his ability to go to
Right.
his opposite side, but
So
obviously the pass wasn't complete.
Townsend on to punt once again. This may be the final play of the first quarter, and McLeod will fair catch it at the 19-yard line.
So we will have one more play in this dreadful quarter.
Actually, they just ended the first. So there's that.
Okay, they cut to the chase.
Yeah, I mean, with this game, you probably would want to cut to the chase. So there's that. So we're going to the second quarter, and it's 0-0. So just thoughts from the first quarter. Luca?
Yeah. My thoughts on it's a pretty dreadful game.
Hey, it's interestingly dreadful, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. I'm going to keep shitting on the Steelers because I want to. Because they shouldn't be here. It should be the Chargers.
It should be the Chargers and the Chiefs.
Or whoever if the Chargers and Raiders both made the playoffs. The Steelers didn't deserve to make the playoffs, and they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Whereas UT puts it, they're going to the Super Bowl, but the way I put it, you're going to the Super Bowl, they're buying tickets to Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Just like, didn't Jerry Jones do that?
Yeah, he did that for, I think it was the NFC Championship in 2016.
Should I text Sean and see what his thoughts are on the game?
Yeah. So here are some stats. Ben Roethlisberger, 3 for 8, 14 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 6 for 12, 45 yards and a pick. Jerick McKinnon leads both rushing games with 3 carries, 14 yards. Kalen Ballage has a rush for 5 yards. Najee Harris has 4 rushes for 4 yards, so 1 yard per carry there. Jerick McKinnon and DeMarcus Robinson both have 20 receiving yards. Obviously, we know about the interception by Devin Bush. And Presley Harvin has punted 4 times, which in the first quarter with a game like this obviously is not unexpected. And Tommy Townsend has punted 3 times. And in terms of anyone with tackle for loss, Anthony Hitchens and Treshawn Wharton, who got to Big Ben earlier in the game, and one tackle for a loss by the Steelers. That was Cam Sutton on a screen pass to Mecole Hardman. So there is that.
What do you expect from the Steelers and the Chiefs in the second quarter?
I feel like there could be 2 things happening. That's pretty obvious. A team scores a touchdown, whichever the team may be, and then it's going to be a shit fest from there. Or it's going to be a team scores a touchdown, and then it's just dead, and the other team's getting their ass kicked or whatever the case may be.
Apparently, Mike McCarthy said that draw play to Dak was a scripted play. It was meant to happen.
Yeah, that's why he's going to lose his job tomorrow. I don't want him, by the way. Anyway, Najee Harris lines up in the backfield the first play of the second quarter. Harris gets probably his best run of the night, gain of 4 to 5 yards, and there's a little pushing and shoving, but that is the usual for this type of really competitive game.
Sean says that the defense is playing really well, but the offense has to get going.
The story of last year.
Pretty much.
Whatever the case may be, remember the Dak is back. Second down, Roethlisberger. 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. Takes the snap, give to Harris again, and okay, he pushes a little bit. A tackle made on the play by Derek Nottie, and it is third down and about 3.
Najee Harris is such a good back. Imagine if the Steelers had a competent offensive line. This guy would have like 1,400 yards.
Well,
that's what happens when you poor plan like the Steelers did this offseason with their offensive line.
See, someone's going to come at you in the stream, whether the case may be a Steelers fan or maybe Sean.
I don't care. You are playing a washed quarterback with a washed offensive line.
3rd and 2, Roethlisberger fires. He's got his man, Deontay Johnson, to the 31-yard line for another first down. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yay, a 3-yard gain on a crossing route. Oh, how original.
Someone's going to kick your ass one day for saying what you are about the Steelers.
Dude, I could give a damn. Every Steelers fan knows they should have not been in the playoffs.
But you're killing it as if, I'm not going to defend the Steelers being here, but you're defending it as if, well, this is a complete blowout, like it's 30-0 right now.
I don't know. They're just a dreadful offense to watch. Their defense is talented, though.
Taking the snap, Najee Harris, gain of about 3 to 4 on the play. So
how many times we heard that today? 3 or 4 yards. I mean, not so much 4, but 3.
Deontay Johnson pregame catching some tennis balls that are showing. But you're going to get some Steelers hate. They're going to be like, what did the Jets do this year that you're not talking about them being shit?
Again, if they bring up my team, they're just insecure.
They're just insecure, but you're bringing up their team.
Because their team is playing right now.
Okay, I guess you make a case with that. Second down and 6. Takes a snap. Harris gets about a couple of yards there. It's going to be out 3rd and 2. Wonder if they'll get backed up by a penalty or whatever the case may be. So it is 3rd down and 2.
Steelers will go with the typical 3-yard crossing pattern.
You think they won't run it?
No. 3-yard out pattern. Calling it right now.
All right.
8 rushes, 19 yards. Not your fault, Najee, that your offensive line is screwy.
3rd and 2. Pressure, Roethlisberger. Not even close. 4th down.
Oh, look, Ben Roethlisberger throwing inaccurate footballs. Why not? He's
Yeah,
so terrible. Why are we forced to watch this product?
I
Man
mean,
has a
he
mostly clean
missed him.
pocket.
He
Man has a
missed
mostly
him.
clean pocket. He throws to double covered receiver downfield. Not saying that Deontay Johnson is trash or anything, that he could not catch that or whatever. But you overthrew him at least by 5 yards. Come on.
Harvin on to punt for the 5th time as he punts it away to. Looks like it's Mike Hughes back there, and that will roll inside the 19-yard line, about the 18, and they will go to commercials. So
More like the 14-yard line.
maybe I miscounted. But with that being said, Big Ben is 4 for 10, 19 yards. Obviously, Luca loves that. You would just hate the product.
Of course, I hate the product. I'd rather watch Justin Herbert.
I think anyone would, but
But we
listen,
didn't see Ben Roethlisberger's last game. We
you
didn't see Ben Roethlisberger's last game. We gotta see
listen.
Ben Roethlisberger's last game.
Who are you imitating?
I don't know. I'm just imitating any Steeler homer ever.
Well, UT is the opposite of a homer.
Yeah, he
He like
slams
roasts
his
his
team.
team. I mean, he hates his
But
team.
the Steelers gotta see Ben Roethlisberger's last game. We gotta escort to him to the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he will go to Canton one day, but it's not going to be right now. So,
We are carried by high-end talent and a coach that is outstayed his welcome. Let's go Steelers.
so
We're
you're
the-
saying it's a bad thing that Mike Tomlin has never had a losing record.
No, I'm not saying it's bad, but he's probably gotten away with a little bit of something. I mean, you could date back to the 2017 season when he didn't have control of the locker room.
Don't you mean 2018?
2017, 2018. Like, I'll give him credit these guys play for him, but just the drama and the bullshit and Ben Roethlisberger's fat fucking ego. Maybe if Ben Roethlisberger wasn't such an airhead, I don't know. What? He's not a nice guy.
Well, nobody said he
blames-
was a nice guy.
He
Nobody said he was
deflects
charming.
blame on teammates for everything. He's such an airhead, dude. Such an airhead.
So, Kansas City, the more, I would say, not appalling because that's a negative connotation word, but the more I would say appealing offense is about to return
Yes.
on the field, and they're talking about how many records he's broken in terms of fastest touchdown passes. So Patrick Mahomes will line up in front of this Steelers defense.
So, what was I going to say? Somebody said the NFL should fine Brandon Staley $500K and a second rounder for making us watch the Steelers.
And it looks like there should have been a face mask there. There really should have. Derek Gore was in the backfield, about a 1-yard gain.
TJ Watt wanted a hold.
They have to. They gotta make it even because I believe it was
There's a
face mask
flag.
hold, but there's also a possible holding on Andrew
Could be
Wiley.
holding against Andrew Wiley.
You gonna say something about how they're benefiting the Steelers? Personal foul, face mask, defense number 90. So
TJ, come on, you grabbed him by the face mask. Don't lie.
yeah, I saw that pretty wide eye open. So let's take a look. Okay, I could see the hold. They did miss that, but that's
yeah,
clearly
he kind
a
of
face
hugged him,
mask.
but
Yeah, he kind of drove him. And it's not really what you're supposed to do. And he has the outside shoulder. So, anyway, a new
Yeah,
set of
definitely.
downs. Nicole Hardman gives it to Williams, and Williams coughs it up, and he coughed it up again. And TJ Watt has the football. TJ Watt into the end zone. Steelers touchdown.
I would honestly check if he was
A
down or not.
Face mask penalty that advanced the Kansas City offense 15 yards. It is a touchdown, a scoop and score, but it also could be reviewed because maybe the knee was down. Looks like Williams really never had it. And he coughed it up again. Yeah, that's a complete fumble. So the Steelers are on the board.
That's going to be a touchdown.
Luka hates it right now.
I mean, good play by the Steelers, but also a bad play by the Chiefs, just shooting yourself in the foot right there.
So Chris Boswell on for the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So the Pittsburgh Steelers come alive with a defensive score, not an offensive score.
That high-end talent is really paying off.
One left to go. I don't know what your
I'll be
beef
right back. I'm going to grab some OJ.
All right, give me 1 second.
All right. Yeah, that high-end talent for Pittsburgh's really paying off.
All right, you're going to grab some OJ?
Yep, give me a sec.
So he'll be back. Obviously, you guys can see back here. But if you guys haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when live stream pops for your drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Boys in the Big Apple returns Tuesday night. We'll be talking about this game, a couple other games, NFL in general. Some other sports stuff, NBA. So just go ahead and obviously hit that subscribe button. Join us on Tuesday night. That's what's going to be from now on. Tuesday nights, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we see fit as a podcast to go live and all that stuff. So you guys join us for the adventurous journey. So there's that, and also Twin Bill, the podcast me and Luca do about the Yankees. That is on Wednesdays on the NYY News TV YouTube channel. Please subscribe to them as well. He's back.
So are the Steelers going to the Super Bowl?
You know what? Hold on. I got to do something real quick because I need to prove something. Are the
Steelers going to the Super Bowl?
They may be going to the Super Bowl. So we're just going to make that Luca's username.
Okay.
So you're fine with it?
I don't care. I'll hate on the Steelers all I want.
As a Jets fan.
I mean, I don't hold anything against them as a Jets fan, but I hold everything against them for making the playoffs and making us watch this. I also don't like Brandon Staley, so.
Well, Brandon Staley kind of screwed up his own situation. And, if he wouldn't have called that timeout, we may not be streaming this game. Well, obviously. So.
Right.
This game would have also probably been more appealing. But it kind of already is because the Steelers are on the board with a defensive score. So.
Lejay Duzable tweeted, "This is the perfect start for the Steelers, and they've done nothing on offense." Yeah.
Let's see what Kansas City does on offense because they got cute and decided to do a read option and went to the running back there, and he fumbled. I would probably bank on Darrell Williams getting benched after that. I could probably say they'll probably give it to not Frank Gore, Derek Gore, and what's his face, Jerick McKinnon, because McKinnon was actually doing good. So Boswell kicks it off to Byron Pringle. He takes the kickoff past the 20, and he'll get right around the 24-yard line. So that's the starting point of the Kansas City Chiefs offense, and obviously they're going to take a look at that again. See who forced the fumble. I believe it was Cam Hayward. He was pushing from up front.
He came over.
It was Hayward, came over from the back, and TJ Watt just took it and ran. So
both him and Chris Wormley.
Chris Wormley as well, obviously, but those terrible towels probably going sky high in that specific moment. So Kansas City will start here. Fullback in motion, play action. Throws it wide open in the zone is Tyreek Hill. He's going to try to make it and bounce around to the 44-yard line. And a nice start to this drive for the Kansas City offense. So first down around the 44. So let's see what the Chiefs can do here. So very evident that it is zone coverage because he was not being directly covered. And nice break by Tyreek Hill, getting a few extra yards after the catch, which is very key in today's NFL.
Well, so far, Steelers have been going with a mostly zone approach, and it seems to have worked. But they found the open hole.
The outside, Tyreek Hill only gains about I would say 2 to 3, possibly 4 yards. So it's second down and about 7. Tried to cut it to the outside there. Over 1,000 yards in 2021, 111 receptions, 9 touchdowns, 111 receptions, which is third in the NFL amongst wide receivers, probably amongst all targets, but most likely just amongst wide receivers. So Jerick McKinnon motions back in. As I mentioned, Darrell Williams is probably benched because of that scoop and score. Second down and 8. Mahomes, he's going to look for his guy, McKinnon, go to a screen like they did earlier, past the 45, past about to the 40. So it's a first down. Cam Hayward patting his chest after the tackle, but nonetheless, a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs offense, as this is, I believe, the second time they are on Pittsburgh territory. The first time was that interception. So turnovers could be key for this Pittsburgh team if they want to get close to winning.
So the MVP, known as Nickelodeon's valuable player, is Dak Prescott.
For what? Going down on a quarterback draw, looks like it's going to be a false start, probably on Blake Bell.
Another shoot yourself in the foot penalty by the Chiefs.
So after a first down, they back it up a little bit. So Blake Bell is called out, and they will now do something else. 1st and 15. So we'll see what happens next.
Maybe TJ Watt should play offense.
Mahomes looking, trying to get out of the pocket. He escapes. He's got the first down. He's got more, and he will probably go out of bounds. Looks like he's inside the red zone. Is he, though? Trying to define the yard line where he is at. Nonetheless, it is a first down after Mahomes escaped for a bunch of yards. TJ Watt trying to get the sack, trying to jump over Trey Smith, but obviously very unsuccessful. So they are, looks like, very close to the red zone, if not already in there.
They're inside the 25.
Inside the 25, so they have to get a few more yards for the red zone. But TJ Watt and Cam Hayward making a nice effort to stop the run. Jerick McKinnon tackled for a couple of yards loss, and it is second down. So you said that TJ Watt needs to play offense. What would he play?
It's a good question. Maybe he could I don't know if he's athletic enough to play wide receiver or tight end.
Well, still, Cam Hayward could probably be a blocker.
Still, he wouldn't catch. He couldn't catch Ben Roethlisberger's bullshit.
Well,
because nobody believes it. Nobody believes his bullshit.
He just throws ducks.
Nobody believes his bullshit.
McKinnon in motion, fake. Mahomes looks. He's got Kelsey inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line, as they now peek inside the red zone to the 8, and very good field position for the Kansas City Chiefs. It looks like Cam Sutton was in coverage there, playing very off. But once again, another red zone opportunity for the Kansas City Chiefs. So Patrick Mahomes, 10 for 16, 96 yards, and an interception tonight. We're at the 9-yard line. Play action. Mahomes, he's rolling out. He's going to find his man, Jerick McKinnon, past the 5, about the 4. So he'll be there, and it's second down and goal. About a nice gain. 5-yard pickup, second down. So about 6:10 left to go in this game. Was being pressured on the rollout by Wormley and TJ Watt, but nice reception for 5 yards by McKinnon. It is second down and goal. About 5:56 left on the clock. Mahomes calling out signals. He's got Tyreek Hill to his right. McCall Hardman in motion. Fake handoff. He gets the toss to McKinnon, and that's a touchdown. Jerick McKinnon on the little shovel pass from Patrick Mahomes, and they are 1 point away from tying it. 8 plays, 76 yards, 4 minutes, 56 seconds.
There you go. That's what Kansas City needed to do to get started.
Seems like you're rooting for Kansas City.
I probably am.
Damn. So Harrison Butker will attempt.
That's what happens when your town is top heavy.
You're fucking ruthless, man. You're ruthless.
Dude, I don't care. These Steeler bitches can come at me. These little yinzers.
Field goal / extra point is good. It's tied at 7. Are you going to explain the reason for your ruthlessness on Tuesday?
Probably yes.
You're just so rotten. Like, whatever. Oh, man. Someone said the offense has to help out the defense a little. A little?
A lot.
A little. But that's...
Let the Steelers pay off with their high-end talent.
That's what is that? Is that a UT phrase or something?
Yes.
High-end talent.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm just checking something on Insta.
Insta. It's Insta, not Insta. What are you, a grandmother or something that doesn't know how to pronounce Insta?
Oh, God, there's a... I don't know if they have it as a tweet. There's a Cowboy fan raging at the end of the game with the play.
I just don't know why you would dial up that play. Like, go out of bounds. If not, you still have some time. It just seems ridiculous.
All right, Alex, you want me to play it?
Play what?
The rage.
Go ahead.
All right, let me just share the screen. Here we go.
What the fuck? I am fucking running play! Get in the fucking game! Get the ball! How is that a hold? I'm fucking Gregory! He's tackled to the fucking ground! What the fuck?
You gotta love idiots. Idiots. Pure idiots.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Shut up.
Guy's jumping around like an idiot in front of his kid and dog.
I feel bad for that kid, but the kid, same time, he's raging. I feel bad for the dog, actually. I feel bad for the house that has to listen to that. So, as shortly, we'll be getting back to the kickoff, where Luca's probably going to keep hating on the Steelers again.
And this is not a good quote either. Apparently, so Dak Prescott disparaged fans for throwing bottles and debris at players. Then Prescott was told the fans were aiming for the officiating crew. Then he says, a credit to them then.
You know what's going to happen, right?
He's going to get fined.
Exactly. So 33 degrees in Kansas City. As this one is... Ooh, he picked it up. McLeod picked it up late. And he's got a decent return. Probably out into the later 20s as the Pittsburgh offense will pick up there.
I would have personally stepped a foot out of bounds and tried to catch that.
Well, remember what Peyton Barber did.
Oh, we got another one.
Another rage?
Yep.
Hurry up.
All right, I'm going to try.
Because this is airtime. This is airtime. So Roethlisberger takes the snap. He goes downfield, and it's knocked away. Nice play.
It was actually a good throw. Good throw, better.
By Charvarius Ward, second down. You thought it was a nice play? You thought it was a nice throw? You didn't think he underthrew it?
No, it was right there.
So nice play there.
Just a better defensive play.
Wow, Luca complimenting the Steelers partially? Wow. How much you want to bet it's a second down run?
I mean, that would be pretty incompetent.
You got Harris in the backfield. Looks like a 3 tight end set. Harris taking the snap. Well, not literally taking the snap, but he gets the handoff and nice plowing So it's about 3rd and 2. With about 5:20
Let's go
remaining.
making something out of nothing when you have trash blocking on the right side of the offensive line.
Well, I mean, Luca, to be fair, he did get a good chunk.
Well, I'm talking to credit to Harris. I'm giving credit to him.
Oh. So 3rd down and 2.
Skip says that they got robbed.
Who said?
Skip.
Skip sucks. Skip sucks. Hand off, fake, Harris. And oh my God, how do you not catch that if you're Deontay Johnson? 4th down and 2.
Sean's got to be fucking throwing shit at the TV because of this high-end talent. High-end talent.
4 TD set, why not? It probably means tight end, but how do you not catch that? That's right in your mitts.
That's really right in his
This
hands.
isn't your first playoff
If
game.
I'm Mike Tomlin, I'm benching his ass. That's ridiculous. Involve Juju more. Stop throwing the ball at Johnson. He can't catch shit tonight.
Presley Harvin on the
For
punt for the
Juju-
6th time.
Juju's reaction. It's got to be like when we had that football game with Sean's friends, and I dropped multiple balls.
Yeah. So we had a game. I think it was actually after our last live stream.
Last
2021. It was last Boys in the Gap Bowl, and it was the first couple. I would say it's the first couple snaps of the game, or first just couple of drives where Luka was not catching anything. Like it was 4th down, and I literally had him. I think I don't even know what route you ran. It looked like a curl or a comeback, whatever. And then I threw it, and he just dropped it. I'm like, no, you fucking moron, catch that. And then we ended up giving up a touchdown, and I don't even remember the final score, but we were in so much pain because it was 3 hours of football, and we're all just very, 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 very out of shape, even though I'm very skinny, just not in football shape. So MH wants to know your thoughts on Cannoli, Killa, Cam trade for the Knicks.
I like the trade. It's essentially what you're doing is you're trading a guy who is not even in your rotation for a guy who has high upside. He was RJ Barrett's former teammate at Duke. He has some upside. I'm not sure if he'll be a star, but very good, very plus defender, very good defender. His stats, his statistically having his best season as a player this year. High points per game. He's getting better shooting the 3-ball, but the only part of his game I should be worrying about is his decision making. Sometimes he'll get caught in on-ball defense. Sometimes he'll try to go for the steal, but he'll end up getting flat-footed, and then the guy will walk right by him. And his shot selection is also quite questionable, but we'll see. I really hope he's in the rotation. I hope Tibbs doesn't freaking send him to C.
Okay, whatever that means. Luca also is probably happy that we beat Trae Young yesterday.
Yes,
so.
I am very happy we beat the Hawks yesterday. Much needed win. And it was a team win.
Yeah. 10-year challenge, Jesus Christ. I got to show this on next commercial. But with that being said, so we're getting back to the game here after the 6th punt by Presley Harvin. This has been a very, very low-scoring game to our surprise. And Mahomes calling out signals. He's still got McKinnon in the backfield, so it looks like Williams was probably benched. Takes a snap, fake, pressure, Mahomes, and he throws it right into the dirt. 2nd down.
They are getting heavy pressure on him.
Right.
And the zone coverage, the Steelers do an excellent job downfield with the zone coverage, locking up these Chiefs receivers.
Right.
And it's been difficult for Mahomes tonight to find that open spot in the zone. So Steelers making it very difficult. I continue with the approach. Very good job by the defensive play caller.
Jerick McKinnon is the leading receiver, 4 receptions, 43 yards. So
whether it's Jerick, whether it's whoever the defensive
Mahomes, he looks over the middle. That's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce past the 40, going past the 50, inside the 45. Don't know if he was out earlier, but a nice play, nice chunk play, nice explosive play to get into Steelers territory and a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. As he was lined up against Robert Spillane. Why is he so off? I guess that maybe
Spillane's
even
not
know
a
what
good
they were trying
coverage
to do there.
linebacker. He's a tackling linebacker.
Exactly. RJ really looking dominant, forcing the refs to blow the whistle.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're driving in the paint with confidence. That's what happens when you have good footwork.
And off to
That's what happens.
McKinnon. He's got a hole. He's got a lane inside the 28-yard line and a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Jerick McKinnon having a really good night so far, both in the running game and in the passing game as well.
But to continue my thoughts on RJ, he's shooting the ball well. He's just doing other things. He's passing well. He's being a very good defender. And he's playing well against really good competition, like he did against the Mavericks the other night. But let him continue to be fearless. Let him continue to play with confidence. That's what I like.
Mahomes, as Kelsey motions in, then motions back out, motions back in. Takes a snap right to McKinnon. McKinnon, he's trying to fight away. He has a first down and more, and he goes further into the red zone. Looks like around the 14-yard line, if I'm correct.
It's about the 14-yard line. And again, the Steelers' defense continues to get ran over by a truck.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm here all night, folks.
I'm here all night. What are you, a comedian? So, yeah, inside.
Nobody knows how to set the edge, but it was great blocking by the Chiefs.
The 15, 14-yard line.
I think that was Creed Humphrey with an excellent block.
This one to Hill. Hill's trying to make a move. He's not going to get much. Gain of 1 at best, but it doesn't even look like that.
Terrell Edmonds' tackling angles suck ass.
My God, dude.
He's a terrible safety. What does he do well?
Well, he stays healthy, I think.
He's just fortunate that he's paired with Minka Fitzpatrick. I'll leave it at that.
Keith Butler obviously showing the defensive coordinator. Michael Burton in the backfield, motioning out. Tries to find a man. That's Blake Bell. Gets to the 11 and will be third down and medium once we come back from the 2-minute warning. As Luka continues to be ruthless on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I give you 2 shits.
Win or go home, wild card. Obviously, this isn't baseball where you have multiple games.
All right, so NBC randomly dropped a most sack graphic on Ben Roethlisberger's achievement highlight reel. Made it as if it's something to celebrate.
What, has he been sacked the most times or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, people say, oh, well, Big Ben in his prime was a mobile quarterback. Well, mobile quarterbacks tend to get sacked more.
I mean, not many fat-ass fucking Bears can throw the ball like he does.
Dude, you're horrible. Next thing I know, at halftime, you'll be
a Bear actually has accountability, unlike this guy. I'm here all night, folks.
A Bear has accountability.
A Bear has more accountability and integrity than Ben Roethlisberger.
In what? Catching fish? I don't know.
Personal integrity. Not as a person, but as a... I can't say as a person because a Bear's not a person, obviously.
As a soul?
As a soul. Has more integrity as a soul than Ben Roethlisberger. At least Bears don't blame other problems. Don't blame their
blame
problems
other
on other
problems. Highlight reel. Start it right here. Blame other problems.
At least they don't blame their problems on the other Bears. They take accountability.
How do you know that? You speak Bear? My God. See, that's the guy you need, Luca. Dr. Rick.
And Dr. Rick has more accountability and integrity than Ben Roethlisberger.
He doesn't need to take accountability. All he does is try to get people to not be like their fucking parents.
Still, he has more pride.
Big Ben has won 2 Super Bowls. I'm pretty sure you don't have more pride.
But he's a me guy. Again, a Bear has more integrity than that fat fuck.
Again, with this Bear shit. Literally.
See, the Bears care about their family. Ben Roethlisberger only cares about himself.
What have we evolved to? Anyway, back to the game and not talking about animals. Mahomes is calling out signals. Jerick McKinnon in the backfield. Travis Kelce to the left. McKinnon in motion. Takes the snap. Looks, pump fakes, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Byron Pringle. And the Kansas City Chiefs are in the lead by 6.
Beats Joe Hayden right off the snap. I guess that high-end talent isn't working now.
Here we go with the fucking high-end talent.
But
So is there a penalty?
Wait, let's see.
Or are they discussing whether he was out? Or so it looks like if there's a penalty, it's going to be on the Steelers. But
They
I
might
can't
call
tell.
roughing the passer. Maybe. That's
Anyway, it looks like the touchdown. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Who is it on, though? Alex Highsmith. Alex Highsmith gets the penalty. So let's see if it's... Oh, they're not going to show if it's really roughing, but Byron Pringle, who I had on my fantasy team this year and didn't really do great, touchdown.
Well,
Easy
Joe
touchdown.
Hayden with the move.
Let's see what Luke is going to say next. Is Joe Hayden washed?
All he had to do was zig and a zag.
Okay, so there's that. Harrison Butker on for the extra point, and the kick is good. And somebody just threw like toilet paper or something like that. So it is 14
That
to
literally
7.
looks like a roll of toilet paper.
I said it was a roll of toilet paper.
Some fans are so wacky.
I
But
think you're wacky for
again,
talking
they
about
have
Ben
more
Roethlisberger
integrity
and Bears.
and more pride than Ben Roethlisberger.
What's with you and pride and integrity? Hello, hi, how are you? What's with integrity?
What? I just think that Ben Roethlisberger's a me guy.
Are you going to call him Bear Roethlisberger from now on?
Yeah, he Bear Roethlisberger. Every time he fucks up, I'm gonna call him Captain Fat Fuck.
So somebody said this, and it's funny because a lot of Cowboy fans, and you'll get the joke anyway. Now, Cowboy fans are stuck watching the Lakers until Yankees start spring training.
That's fair.
I'm convinced Luka is made to piss off Alex. I mean, he's not really pissing me. Okay, that's unnecessary. That's just frustration of some sorts. But anyway, with that being said, I mean, he's not pissing me off. I mean, he's just being weird, talking about bears and bear glasses and all this other crap. So,
listen, I'd be really. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's 15 yards up.
And looks like it's going to be to the 15, so not much there. Let's see if the big bad Ben Roethlisberger can come out and try to...
The big bad fucking wolf bear.
I don't know where you're going with this. Big bad wolf bear.
I'm going to tell
How
you
much
right
sense
now.
does that make?
There you go. 4 of 12 for 19 yards. Good job, Ben. I don't care that Deontay Johnson dropped 2 passes. Get an arm.
See, if I knew Sean was going to be on, I'd do this via OBS because the setup was just better. But that's that. Anyway, Thornhill looking like he's going to
I
blitz.
bet if the Steelers win, Sean's going to come on and say, I told you all about the Steelers.
So not much of a game.
What the
there for
hell was
Steelers,
that? Bro, take leadership of your offense, dude. It was play action. No, I'll give it back to the running back. God, take accountability.
What if it was a design?
Who the hell does a play action, play fake, and then just decides to give it to the running back?
Play clock winding down to the 15 mark, and so is the game clock. Steelers have 3 timeouts. They'll take it to Pat Freiermuth, and looks like he gets out of bounds there. I want to say it's around the 24-yard line, so it's 3rd down and medium.
Incoming crossing route.
You sure it's going to even be a crossing route?
It might be a curl flat.
I'm going to guess that Spags is sending the house.
Or a stick route.
I'm just going to guess that Spags is sending the house, but we'll see.
Because Matt Canada obviously did not coach in this century.
Well, he's coaching right now. Anyway, 3rd down and 5.
He was brought from the
I was right.
1980s.
He's setting the house. Roethlisberger nearly intercepted. And the Steelers sidelines bargaining for a flag.
What flag? That ball was underthrown. Come on, are we serious? No, honestly, this is the games. The NFL today benefits the offense so much with these underthrown pass interference calls.
There's no pass interference there. It was hand fighting. Everybody fights with their hands.
The underthrown balls that eventually lead to pass interference. How about you just tell your fat fucking quarterback to throw a better ball, okay?
Tyreek Hill will field it around the 26.
Put in Mason Rudolph or Dwayne Haskins.
And it looks like it's busted at the 20, so Miles Killebrew and a couple of special teams players are very happy about that.
I'm telling you right now, Mason Rudolph or Dwayne Haskins would do better right now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't believe you're serious.
His accuracy is all over the place.
You know what happened if those two were quarterback? Steve Spags would send the house more than he is right now because he knows those two can't complete a pass.
I'd bet on Haskins doing better. Josh Johnson would do better. Joe Flacco would do better. Mike White would do better. Zach Wilson would do better. Daniel Jones would do better than this fucking fat.
And this is all pent-up hate because
I don't know.
The Steelers got this game.
Because the Steelers are in this game. I'm going to give you a list of quarterbacks who would be better. I'm going to start. Obviously, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson,
Daniel Jones,
Russell Wilson, fucking Daniel Jones, Jimmy Garoppolo, Taylor Heineke. All those quarterbacks I just mentioned. Zach Wilson, Mike White, Joe Flacco.
Mike Lennon.
Mike Lennon. No, I don't know about Mike Lennon. Mike Lennon sucks. He's worse than Roethlisberger. All those quarterbacks I just named are better than Roethlisberger at this very moment.
Man, damn.
And they have more integrity. They have more pride than him.
2nd down and 10, an incomplete pass by Patrick Mahomes. He threw it in the dirt. So it's 2nd down.
I could honestly say those offensive coordinators are probably better than Matt Canada. I don't know about.
The question is Jason Garrett better than Matt Canada?
I don't know. That's splitting hairs. Same with Freddie Kitchens. I'll gladly take Michael
right to Jerick McKinnon. 1st down and more. He will go out of bounds. Tackled on the play by Keller Witherspoon.
I'll take Mike LaFleur over him.
Obviously.
Byron Leftwich over him. I'll take Kellen Moore over this guy. I'll take Eric Bieniemy over this guy. I'll take Greg Roman over this guy. I'll take Brian Dable over this guy. I'll take
obviously take Dable. They scored 50 points last night.
I'll take Josh McDaniels over this guy. I'll take Zach Taylor as a play caller over this guy. I'll take who's the OC for the Raiders?
Rolling out, looking, firing, and what a play. About to, I would say, the 35 or the 30. DeMarcus Robinson making the catch, going out of bounds, and a chunk play. So it looks like they're close to, if not already in field goal range, that being the Kansas City Chiefs.
These chunk plays are eating a lot of yards, but they don't eat as much as Ben Roethlisberger eats in a day.
Jesus fucking Christ, Luca. Oh, my God. 1st down at the 38-yard line.
Every time Ben Roethlisberger is in the pocket and tries to run.
Taking the snap, Mahomes. Pressured by Highsmith. He gets sacked at the 49. Highsmith recording the first sack today. His first playoff sack, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he may have gotten one last year.
The timeout was called, by the way. I think it was by this Kansas City, maybe.
So Kansas City will call a timeout. 28
seconds. A defensive coordinator calling offensive plays would be better.
So TJ Watt. Okay, that was holding. They missed that.
I could call better offensive plays. Oh, that's right. There's Captain
Orlando Brown just led him to the quarterback. I mean, that's just not great technique there by the left
Kevin
tackle.
Stefanski. Let's go through some more offensive play callers. Frank Reich, even though he's questionable, he can be very questionable at times. Frank Reich, Arthur Smith,
Matt Nagy.
I guess I don't know about that either.
You're making
Cap
these
Hamilton.
comparisons. So they're at the 48-yard line. Mahomes.
Fuck, I'll take Bill O'Brien over his ass.
Okay. Takes a snap. Rolling, looking, firing. Did he get it? Is that a catch? Looks like Noah Gray caught it, so they're trying to spike it. They have 2 timeouts, so I don't know what they're doing. They'll call the timeout, or it's going to be reviewed. I honestly think
they're
he
going to
caught
rule.
that.
They ruled it incomplete.
Rename the show Big Bear in the Bronx. More like Big Bear in the Big Blue fucking house.
Yep.
Yeah, that's incomplete. He dropped it.
What's going on, Blue City Empire Sports?
Shout out to Blue City Empire Sports. Yep.
You want to tell Alex, you want to tell Blue City Empire Sports what I've been doing this entire stream?
Well, let's point to this first because he brought up a good point. Hold on, where is it? I think this is it.
Eagles, fly. Shut up.
Listen, I mean, we beat more playoff teams than
The
they
Jets
did.
and Giants both have beat.
I don't
playoff
care
teams
if the quality of the playoff teams is garbage and they got both eliminated. We beat more playoff teams than the Eagles did. Sorry, I don't care. Downfield, looking for Travis Kelce, going touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs.
And the unraveling of the Steelers begins.
Travis Kelce doing some moves.
They
They
can no longer be carried by the high-end talent.
Oh God! So they will go for the extra point, but after a couple of setbacks,
Captain Fat Fuck is no longer immortal.
okay.
TJ Watt is not immortal.
I guess in Luca's case, so much for that high-end talent.
High-end talent didn't get to Mahomes there.
This is really just a hating fest for Luca. Anyway, Harrison Butker on for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good as somebody throws fucking toilet paper again. I don't know why. With that being said, it's 21-7 Kansas City. Who do
I
you think
bet that
will get this?
mascot has 8 less than a week than Ben Roethlisberger.
Are we going to talk about diets now? So that was around what? The 47, 48-yard line. Just a really... How do you not catch up to Travis? Travis Kelce wasn't even running. Like, obviously, after the catch, he was. But on his route, he was not running. He was jogging.
Sherrod Neesman could have done a better job.
Oh, here we go. Here come the Jets comparisons. Like, he wasn't running track star.
Blue City Empire has a question for us.
Who do you think will get the GM job for the Giants? Joe Shane from the Buffalo Bills. As I would love him to come to New York. Love Joe Shane to come to New York.
A GM calling plays would be better than Matt Canada.
Here we go. Are you going to start name? Okay, who's next? Who can catch a ball better than Deontay Johnson?
Let's see.
Oh,
Definitely
God.
not Jalen Rigger or Denzel Mims. That's out of the question. JJ Arcega
Kick
Whiteside
off
too.
to McLeod. You might as well take. I mean, they'll probably kneel it to go to halftime.
Definitely not Darius Slayton, in my opinion. John Ross would catch it better than Deontay Johnson. Kenny Galladay would catch it better than Deontay Johnson if he made the effort.
Well, if he doesn't have dinosaur hands like this.
Corey Davis, despite the number of drops, I think he would catch it better than Little Arms Deontay Johnson. You also got Elijah Moore. Pretty much any other receiver ever that is not.
We're going to
terrible.
halftime.
Braxton Berrios would catch more balls than this guy. So
It's halftime. If
So
Pittsburgh
my
Steelers are
thoughts on
down,
the game: the Steelers are no
21-7.
longer being carried by the high-end talent.
You're going to ask Sean his thoughts?
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to ask Sean his thoughts on the game. And, well, this game is...
Again, Captain Fat Fuck is showing his true colors.
So I didn't know Captain Fatfuck supposedly plays defense.
Listen. What was I going to say?
Listen, what?
Oh, yeah. I looked at Sean's story. When they posted the TJ Watt touchdown, he's like, MVP, let's fucking go. Then he posted the Deontay Johnson thing on his story. He's like, catch the fucking ball, asshole.
And DJ Watt's not MVP. He's Defensive Player of the Year. And who should be MVP, honestly? Because not a lot of people outside quarterback win.
You could say Cooper Kupp. You could say Jonathan Taylor. People want it to be Brady.
I think Brady's been more beatable this year. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Jonathan Taylor, I don't think so. I think it would have made more sense if they made the playoffs, but it's not all his fault. Let's see. What was the other one? Cooper Kupp? Yeah, definitely could be a candidate.
Jonathan Taylor, but unfortunately his team did not make the playoffs because his quarterback is shit.
What are you gonna talk about how Carson Wentz compared to
Carson Wentz is another one who sometimes doesn't show pride. He doesn't blame his doesn't blame himself.
Oi. So we got 2 comments. So remember how I was talking about, you were talking about how many guys can complete a pass better than Ben Roethlisberger? Giants Knicks fan that I follow on Twitter says that Mike Glennon is better than Ben Roethlisberger.
I mean, Ben
Roethlisberger right now is 5 for 14. Just want to keep that in mind.
Somebody says, do we really need the 7th seed? I say no.
No, we could just toss that next year because it's been horrible football. There's just no way Matt Canada can be the OC next year. New OC, no line quarterback might be able to compete. But I think a lot of Steelers fans, honestly, I mean, yes and no. They honestly, in my opinion, just really underestimate how long it takes to rebuild a certain side of the football. I mean, if you're entering the playoffs, I mean, you're really trusting development for late round picks on offensive line. Just my and once again, obviously Tuesday we'll go over team needs and stuff like that because we have a lot of that stuff to talk about. But what was I going to say? That's just that's the way it is, and they're not necessarily in the position right now to get a quarterback. I mean, yeah, they got a first round pick, but it's going to be what 20, something like that.
Did the Steelers make a mistake keeping Ben Roethlisberger this long? Yes. They should have let him go after last year. Last year should have been the final year. They should have drafted a QB this year or traded for somebody like Sam Darnold, Teddy Bridgewater, whoever. But, that's not the Steeler way.
They should trade for Daniel Jones. I'm serious.
Listen, then who would be your quarterback next year?
Well, you could do a couple of things. You could try
draft a quarterback.
Realistically, you can, honestly.
Because new regime.
Right. They're going to want their new quarterback.
Unless they want to try to
turn Daniel Jones into a top 10 QB for the 900th time.
Let me ask this. Would you be pissed if they draft a quarterback this year?
It depends who it is. I would be not surprised. It depends on who it is, though, honestly, because it's something I'm expecting at this point. And see, the problem is with that, there's a stronger class in 2023. Plus, you got to build on the offensive line, and this is an offensive line heavy draft.
Somebody says you can give Ben Roethlisberger an eternity. He's not getting 5 yards.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about eternity?
You can give him well, somebody asked, yeah, but did they leave Big Ben too much time? Too much time to come back? Or too much time in the pocket?
I'm not getting where you're going.
Whatever.
All right. So, if you want to put your biased or unbiased thoughts into the game, you can.
My thoughts, the Steelers' offense sucks. The defense sucks.
The defense got 2 turnovers, though.
Yeah, but they flopped like a fish towards the end of the half. You've been playing this situation of catch-up with the freaking offense all year. Well, not so much the defense catching up to the offense trying to catch up to the defense because the defense is playing elite, or was mostly elite this year, and then the offense was doo-doo shit.
gotta love Big Ben's first half stats: 5, 14, 24 passing.
It's sad that this is the 26th straight season with the Cowboys not reaching the NFC Championship. In that span, I believe. Let me do math.
The Jets have more playoff wins.
Okay, not the point, but 3 times the Jets have reached the AFC Championship. 2009, 2010, and 1998.
Situation of catch-up. Probably has to do with Heinz Field. I don't know.
Jay Berman, guy we haven't really
what's up,
seen
Jay?
in a while.
Long
What's
time
going
no
on?
see. What's going on, man? There's a couple of people I can name off that we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen
TD.
Jay in a while. TD. I have his Discord. I gotta text him. See what he's up to.
Mike Nash says, never have to watch Ben Roethlisberger play football again after tonight. Appreciate life blessings.
It could have been just a week ago, but no. The Chargers had to be something. They had to. And listen, I'm just really, in terms of football, I would say, without going too much into specifics, I support being aggressive rather than conservative. But the way Staley does it, he just does it over the top sometimes, and
Yeah.
some of the time that just loses games. Because if you realistically think about it, they're not a playoff team yet. I don't think they're in that part of the rebuild with the offensive line, a couple other pieces where they're just growing. They're just trying to get used to winning, and I don't think that's a good step in a way, because you're being too over aggressive with them. And then maybe next year they're the same amount aggressive, conservative, whatever the case may be. But,
When Bill O'Brien has a more recent playoff win than Belichick and Mike Tomlin. I'm telling you, Bill O'Brien would be a better play caller than Matt Canada.
as our buddy Rob from Nerding Out Sports said on Twitter, the NFL should be fined for forcing the world to watch Ben Roethlisberger play.
Really, who wanted this matchup besides Steelers fans? Who?
Not me. I mean, the Chiefs expecting a blowout, sure. But I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
a joke.
Damn. So this was posted a minute ago by Bleacher Report Gridiron. Total yards. Pittsburgh has 45 and the Chiefs have 300.
Yep. Tells you all you need to know.
You might have oh crap, I just realized. Well, then again, you have the helmet, and then again also it's a Giants helmet, but he's going to do 700 pump fakes. Blame the Raiders. Oh, you can, but you can also blame the Chargers.
Most likely Brandon Staley. Or I'll even
If it's 28-7, I'm gonna bet on that Luke is gonna try to do some stupid impression.
Or even I got a plot twist for you. How about we blame the refs for letting Pittsburgh win against the Bears? There's some questionable calls there.
Oh, right, that what was the taunting call? The taunting call, and it was something else as well. There were a couple of calls in that game. So well, this is the same team that tied with the Lions.
Yeah.
So,
and don't tell me, Mason Rudolph was a quarterback. Well, your team is just as shit. I really think that we could have beaten the Steelers this year if we played them.
We wouldn't have, because our team is shit. So there's that. Let's see. We get Allen versus Mahomes next week. Take me to next week then. According to Michael Silver, who is a scumbag because he defended Mark Colombo against Joe Judge. And obviously, everyone knows my thoughts on Joe Judge. But with that being said, I'm told Kellen Moore called the quarterback run and Mike McCarthy okayed it.
Yeah, I did see that. And I also saw that Mike McCarthy said that was the best option and it was the right decision.
There's a couple of ways that honestly could just win, but whatever. Welcome to the couch, Eagles. Welcome to the couch, Cowboys. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. I seriously regret not doing this on OBS because OBS was a good setup. I mean, we had just saying thank you, of course. If you guys didn't watch the last 2 podcast episodes, the one before today, but we had over 900 views on that Steelers Brown stream, so which is the highest live stream in terms of views that we've gotten so far. So once again, thank you for that. So I think we're coming back very slowly to this game. And Luca's gonna, you know what, for fun, till we get back, are you gonna do a Big Ben impression? No. I'm not talking in terms of play. What he said probably to his teammates in the locker room.
Yo, guy, hold on. I gotta think this through because now you put me on the spot. Let me see.
I'm not ready for this.
Deontay, do you know how to catch a fucking pass? Do you know how to catch a fucking pass? Catch the goddamn ball. I'm gonna bench you like I did to AB. Then you got give me a section like the offensive line.
Let's see. You can talk. What about Matt Canada?
Yo, boy, can you stop giving me these short ass routes? Come on, homeboy. I'm totally 27 years old again.
Sean's gonna find out about this, and he's gonna kick your ass next time he sees you.
Dude, I don't care. I don't care if this is his favorite player or not. He shit on the Jets so many times.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
As Alex has to sneeze.
Yes. So somebody said this. Giants called the worst quarterback sneak of all time in NFL history. Dallas says, hold my beer.
Essentially, yes.
Well, it wasn't a quarterback sneak, but it was just a bad quarterback play. Third game versus the Steelers. 12 touchdown passes.
He's beat him all 3 times, correct?
Mahomes?
I think so. 2018.
Yeah. That was what, week 2?
Yeah.
Week 2, yeah. Okay. I remember that.
2020. Well, I don't know about 2020. 2021.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, this is his third time against them. Unless I don't remember some other time, but the one in 2018 and the other one
in 2021.
So there's that. So Luca, you are actually doing the play-by-play for this half.
All right. So Captain Fatfuck and his yellow crew are going to be kicking off. Chris Boswell is set to kick off. Byron Pringle is the returner. As Boswell kicks it away, and we are starting the third quarter of this dreadful game. Pringle from about the 5. Pringle has some space up along the sideline. Pringle's still making moves, and he's going to get to about the 25-30 yard line.
I just want to ask how you're behind me.
I don't know.
Well, I do know. But I don't know, actually.
Andy Reid's message to the Chiefs was to stay aggressive but smart in the second half. Got to like that message. And Mike Tomlin, no one on offense has made a significant play.
Big
Start
Ben,
with your goddamn quarterback. So Patrick Mahomes leading his team on the field. Hardman in motion takes the snap. He's going to give to Jerick McKinnon. McKinnon along the left side. McKinnon has a hole going down the sideline, and he's going to get a gain of about 12. Tackle made out of bounds by Devin Bush. First down, Chiefs.
That could have been a penalty.
I don't know. Devin Bush has apparently underperformed in Steelers fans' eyes. So good blocking on the edge by Travis Kelce. Who is that? Right. Sutton didn't do a goddamn thing about it.
Well.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Another fresh set of downs for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes calling out the signals. Mahomes in the shotgun with Gray in motion. Mahomes takes the snap. He gives to McKinnon. McKinnon up the middle, and he's going to get a gain of about 1 or 2 yards on the play. So the Chiefs are sticking with the run against this porous defense.
It's so fucking stuffy down here.
It's probably moist.
Well,
it's going to be 2nd and 9 for Kansas City.
I am a bit hungry, actually, but obviously that's not going to be taken care of until after the game.
2nd and 9. They're showing TJ Watt off the edge. Mahomes in the shotgun again. In motion is Kelsey to his right. Mahomes takes the snap,
Jesus Christ.
looking left. Throws, passes caught, wide open. Demarcus Robinson over the middle of the field. Robinson down the field, and he's down to about the 23.
Wide
a
open.
gaping
Wide
hole
open.
in the zone defense by the Steelers. A gaping hole. That must be a gain of about 20 plus. No, maybe 30. So terrible job by the Steelers defense as the Chiefs are in plus territory. Poor attempt by a tackle by Fitzpatrick there. Got to be better.
What score does Sean turn the game off?
28-7. But you know Alex has got to be satisfied with 2 touchdowns. Mahomes in the shotgun set, 3 wide receivers to his right. Tight end to his left. McKinnon to his right. Takes the snap. Mahomes drops back. Under pressure. Flag is down. Sack is made. That is Montravius Adams as there's a penalty marker in the backfield. As this is going to be a hold against the offense.
Andrew Wiley.
It'll be second
Pretty
down.
evident.
So this defense actually finally makes a play.
Yeah, he legit tackled him. I guess that's,
That's a bold strategy. Mahomes doesn't appear happy with the call, but he's right. It's a good call. Mahomes takes the snap, gives to Kelsey. Kelsey, a lot of room in front of him as he'll go down to about the 28-yard line. It was on a short screen, so it'll be 3rd and long.
Gotta love this game.
Yep, high-end talent.
You just love that word, high-end talent.
So it'll be Mahomes. Obviously, he'll be set up in the shotgun again. 3rd and 12 here for the Chiefs offense. Their first drive of the half. Mahomes takes the snap in the shotgun. Mahomes looking over the middle. It's going to screen past to McKinnon with blockers in front. McKinnon down the right sideline. Down inside the 5 as this Steelers defense continues to crumble faster than a pile of cookies.
That's a phrase.
Yes.
Faster
Great blocking, getting to the second level by this Chiefs offense, specifically Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, and also Joe Tooney as well.
And that's why Ryan Poles is on my short list for general managers.
Because he can evaluate talent, unlike the Steelers. Mahomes in the shotgun set at the 5. Gives to McKinnon. McKinnon along the right side, and he's not going to get a gain. What?
I don't specifically know about that comment. They've had sustained success.
Okay.
You don't believe that, do you?
No, I'm not saying they haven't, but with the offensive line, they just kind of did a makeshift for their aging quarterback. Where he has a noodle arm. I'm serious, he does. He has a broken noodle arm.
Spaghetti.
So it'll be 2nd and goal here for the Chiefs offense. Down inside the 5. Tyreek Hill in motion. To the right side. Mahomes fakes. Looks right. Throws. There's a shovel pass to Hill. Inside. And did he get in is the question. Touchdown. Kansas City Chiefs. Tyreek Hill. 27-7. As this is now the result we expected, a goddamn blowout.
Well, I got to see if he gets in. He's short, I think. I think he's short. Maybe they stay with the call just because.
Looks short.
But
yeah, he
looks a little short.
Maybe
they would probably. They
Maybe
probably
they'll
put
just,
it in the next play anyway.
Exactly. Maybe they'll just keep the call because they know how shit the Steelers are.
God damn, dude. All right, we'll keep it at 27-7 for right now and then explore other options later. Memes about Mike McCarthy.
Lots of fun.
So Luca, would
maybe
you want to hire Matt Canada as your next quarterbacks coach if he becomes a free
Nope.
agent?
Nope.
Why not? What is he
Trash.
specialized in? What does he specialize in? Washed quarterbacks?
I guess.
I want to see Big Ben's numbers from this year because they can't be that good. Then again, you were talking about how Sean would be satisfied with 2 touchdowns. How many of those are in garbage time?
Well, it's going to be 1.
Well, and offensive touchdowns or defensive touchdowns?
It's going to be an off. It's. I don't know if it's going to be offensive.
No. I'm asking what his standards are.
Just a passing touchdown, probably.
22 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Jay Berman says, game over at the coin toss. This adds insult to injury.
Once again, the Steelers had to play in this game.
That's right. They added a new USA Gronk commercial.
Oh, but I'm special.
How do
I
you
just
imitate
feel like
it,
one
Alex?
day I had to clip that and just say, you know what? We got to go ahead with it.
Alex, how do you say it?
Oh, but I'm special. I think we all know what they're implying, but we're not going to say it, obviously.
Yeah.
But just get rid of those Gronk commercials, though.
I might even think that Ben McAdoo is a better play caller than Matt Canada.
I think Ben McAdoo is probably a better play caller because his offenses, I mean, his 2 years as a head coach, I mean, one offense I believe was ranked in the 30s and the other offense was ranked in the 20s. But the 2 years he had before, I believe were in the top 10 or top 15. So
Mike McCarthy on the decision to run a QB draw out the final play of the game. We felt good about that. We talked to our analytics guys. That's the play they recommended, so we went with it.
either your analytics guys are crap. So the call is reversed on the field, by the way. So either your analytics guys are crap, or you're relying on the analytics way too much. Who does that sound like, Luca?
Aaron Boone and the Yankees. So it'll be 3rd and goal. Andy Reid.
And you're supposed to throw analytics like that away in the playoffs.
This era does not give 2 shits about that. So it'll be 3rd and goal. Steelers likely to give up a touchdown.
Likely. There also could be an interception. There could be a fumble. A draft can come on the field. A couple other things can happen, Luca. So you're really not explaining all the specifics.
10:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. 21-7 Chiefs. 3rd and goal for Kansas City. Mahomes in the I formation. So actually single back. Mahomes fakes it, rolls right, throws, big man touchdown.
Nick Allegretti.
Nick Allegretti with the touchdown. And as I said, the Steelers would give up the touchdown regardless.
That's 2 days in a row we've had a big man touchdown.
Yep.
Respect.
It was Tommy Doyle yesterday, and it was Nick Allegretti today.
The season's over for the Steelers fans. No, I'm not.
No, you know what? They're going to have a fake comeback. They're going to have
what?
They're going to have the fake comeback.
What? Like the Giants against the Chargers?
No, more like what they did against Minnesota.
No. Well, I mean,
but I don't think Andy Reid as much as I don't think Andy Reid is shit as is as shit as Mike Zimmer. Fucking donkeys.
Someone said, can someone find out this year if this year had the most O-line touchdowns? It's possible.
I wonder if they did. I mean, we had Connor McDermott. You had Andrew Thomas. There's a possibility for that.
I wonder if the Steelers did.
I don't
They
know.
gave up one. I mean, we gave up one as well.
We might have as well. I think Deion Dawkins.
Well, what was that? That was recently against the Bills, correct?
No, it was against Buffalo way back when we got blown out.
Oh, yeah, when Mike White was apparently the future.
I Oh,
Well, you told me.
I never said Mike White was the future, but
No,
okay.
but you said start him until he's crap. Meanwhile, that guy
Yeah,
was
let
never the future. But all right,
him learn a bit. So Butker kicks it off to the Steelers team. This is going to be returned by McLeod around the 2. McLeod has some room in front of him. McLeod trying to make some moves. He'll get down about the 35-yard line, if I'm right. And
punt.
Ben Roethlisberger and the shitty offense will come back.
They've punted what 7 times?
How
7 times.
How have the Giants scored more points against this team than
Well, Luca, remember if the for some reason and for some which way, if they score 20 points against this team, Sean will say, "Well, we scored more." Yeah, how much of that is in garbage time?
Roethlisberger and the shitty shotgun set? Harris to his right. Roethlisberger takes the snap, looks right, throws. He's got his man Najee Harris, and there is a gain of about nothing. And he might have fumbled the football. Harris might have fumbled the football. They're trying to bring him down, so let's see what the officials call it. Chiefs say they have it.
Unbelievable. Can you believe it, Luca? Because I can't.
This game is eating out my eyes if that is indeed a fumble.
That is a fumble. I just looked at the replay. That is a fumble.
Yep. Unfucking believable. The NFL.
This is prime time.
The NFL has to eat all.
The NFL has to ditch NBC because last year we got the Washington Bumpskins, the football team against the Eagles. The Eagles tanked. Then we had the Cowboys beat the crap out of the Washington football team this past, couple of weeks, and then we have this Kansas City Chiefs.
Just bring in Chad Henne. Gee, maybe Nick
I mean, you know what, Luca? We got to give Nick Wright his creds. Should have rested the starters.
Kelsey in motion to his right. Mahomes takes snap, gives to McKinnon. McKinnon swallowed up. Brought down that time by Joe Schobert.
Stadium says we wish we would have gotten Justin Herbert instead of the corpse of Ben Roethlisberger.
Absolutely right. Absolutely fucking right. But no. Couldn't happen, could it? So it'll be 2nd and 12 for this Chiefs offense. Hill in the slot. McKinnon spread out wide. 5 receiver set. Mahomes looking left. Goes for a deep ball. Going down the field. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill just cleanly beats Cameron Sutton. And this game will continue to be a blowout.
He's using the pom-poms from the cheerleaders. Oh, my God.
He's got some funny-ass celebrations. 34-7, Kansas City Chiefs.
How is this game watchable to anybody right now?
They should turn off the game and turn on tennis. He just cleanly beats Cameron Sutton. How do you honestly put on this game with confidence? Why couldn't this game be on just Nickelodeon solely? Not even on CBS or any other adult channels, as Butker makes the kick and it's good. Steelers high-end talent really paying off now.
There we go with the high-end talent again.
This is why they should have never made the playoffs.
What are you doing?
I was just checking my nails.
What are you, a girl?
Fucking joke this Steelers team is.
Yeah, let's just not acknowledge what you just said and blame the Steelers. Let's see. How many minutes are left in this game? 9:14 left in the third, plus the fourth quarter, which is 15 minutes. So I'm staying on the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
No, yeah, of course. Because we did that for the Giants-Bucks game, and that was a complete blowout. That was horrible. Horrible.
Steelers should have never made the playoffs. Never. But they had 2 touchdowns, and I'm satisfied.
Brian Manziel, one of our buddies, said This is going to be one of the most underrated games of the weekend. The Steelers defense is bringing the heat tonight. And then he retweets himself, I'd like to apologize. Damn, everybody's crapping on the Steelers for good reason. Stop. He's already dead. I mean, you got people on Twitter putting the Antonio Brown thing that happened at the Bucs-Jets game, and they said that's Ben Roethlisberger right now.
Yep.
Joe Thomas, former Brown, former AFC North rival. Steelers, congratulations on your participation trophy for the playoffs.
Overrated. High in talent.
Some people are saying Steelers, and then they go with the fork from Toy Story. I'm trash.
I don't understand we're going to watch this.
I mean,
could have had Justin Herbert.
So let's see. The Steelers are one and done with the final year of Big Ben. The Giants didn't make the playoffs, and we're developing Daniel Jones under the final year of Eli. And then you have Phillip Rivers in his final year with the Colts, where they made the playoffs, but they were one and done. So that's the end of the 2004 draft right there.
Captain
All right, Luca, back to you on play-by-play.
All right, 9:14 somehow left to go in this third quarter. The Chiefs are going to put up a 50 spot as they kick off.
You really believe that?
Yeah, I do. As this will go into the end zone for a touchback, and now we will see the fat fuck offense led by fat fuck.
Oh, man. Damn.
Captain Fat Fuck led offense by Fat Fuck.
Jesus Christmas. Patrick Mahomes has 5 touchdowns.
You're surprised against this Swiss cheese defense?
Well, it's since the TJ Watt touchdown, and then again all game. So
1st and 10, Harris to Roethlisberger's right in the shotgun set. Schuster in the slot.
I would just like to say,
Roethlisberger takes snap, gives to Harris. Harris has nowhere to go because his.
I would just like to say, it's very prudent of the offense to start running the football when you're down 28.
Matt Canada gives 0 fucks, and he'll be staying next year, and he'll be grooming the next quarterback. What? Am I wrong? You even said
you got to go get somebody outside if you're the Steelers, because if you're getting somebody inside the organization, if you're promoting from within, timeout Kansas City, I believe, or something with Chris Jones is injured, but I don't think it's going to do anything at this point. You could promote Mike Sullivan, the former Giants offensive coordinator.
Wasn't he shit for you?
2016, 2017, yeah, those were some pretty bad offenses. Let's look at that because we have all the time. Actually, no, we don't have all the time in the world because it's 2nd and 12, so you will be obviously.
Again, get the hell rid of this 7th seed shit. This is not the play-in.
Oh, man. So the Giants were ranked 25th in 2016.
Roethlisberger in the shotgun sack, 2nd and 12. He takes the snap, looks left, throws, passes, caught. This time by Chase Claypool. I think that's his
21st in 2017. So I don't know how you get better like that, but
so they're
I guess
trying
you get
to
better
do
with
maybe a little hurry up. I'm going to drink so much orange juice that I'm going to turn into an orange, yet an orange that is better at passing than Ben Roethlisberger.
Dude. This is from One Twisted Tea, everybody. One Twisted Tea, and this guy just goes on ranting.
Roethlisberger 1st and 10. Harris to his left. 3 wide receiver set. Takes a snap. Roethlisberger steps back. Little pass to Harris. Harris trying to make some moves, and he's going to get no gain because this is a check down offense. Imagine they come back in this game and they sign Ben Roethlisberger for 1 more year.
Damn, Andrew McCutcheon
7:55 to go.
is roasting the Steelers.
He even played for Pittsburgh teams, so damn.
Oof.
Roethlisberger, 5-man rush. Roethlisberger throws passes caught by Smith-Schuster. He's going to be down at around the 45.
Yeah, he basically put I on my head out. That's old, but I get the point. 5 touchdowns in the last 5 drives, just so you know.
Third and 4.
We got 7 people watch. She got sport. Who? She got
I'm
sports.
guessing those are spam, but I'm not sure.
Why are people adding she got
Roethlisberger
sports?
Takes the snap. Looks
10
left.
people.
This is caught by
Hit that like
Fryermuth.
button.
First down.
Yes, sure. Who's she got sports rated? Did Lauren tell you guys to come over here? I guess so, maybe. But
Brandon Barr says, I heard Andrew McCutcheon wants to play in Cleveland.
isn't Andrew McCutcheon retired?
I thought he was.
Oh, yes, she did.
She
Shout
is
out
here.
to,
What's going
Lauren.
on?
Shout
First and 10. Are you watching this dreadful game like we are? First and 10. I've been roasting Ben Roethlisberger and this team all game. Takes the snap, looks left. This pass is caught by Chase Claypool. Claypool over the middle. Maybe perhaps Lauren was right about this shitty ass team. Didn't she predict?
She
Help
said
us out in
like
the chat.
6. If I'm not
7
mistaken,
and 10,
and
6 and 11. Please help us out, Lauren. You're in the chat, obviously. So, what was your original prediction for this shitty ass football team known as the Steelers? 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger with Balaj to his right. Roethlisberger takes snap, gives to Balaj. Balaj, not much of a hole.
yeah, I'm looking on. As I said, I'm looking on Twitter, and then I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on? Anyway,
I thought it was spam, but it's all right.
no,
It's all right.
no, and then I started. Okay, all right. Yeah, she says she's forgot she's gonna go back and check, but appreciate y'all for being here though. Please,
Yeah,
hit that
honestly.
subscribe button. The hell was I gonna say?
B Lady Apiary says, Raid, howdy. How are you doing, Steelers fans? Alex is the Giants fan. I'm the Jets fan. Our Steelers
Eli
fan
Manning
buddy
jersey.
is not here right now.
And
And
it's a first down.
Roethlisberger looks left, throws, passes caught by Smith-Schuster on a rainbow pass, first down.
Yeah, McCutcheon's a free agent. Oh, let me look it up.
Would he fit in Cleveland?
He's a free agent. He has not retired yet. It was Maben that retired. So
Guys,
there's that.
please hit the like button and subscribe.
Yes.
Hey, guys, if you want to catch it, Boys in the Big Apple podcast, Tuesday, 8:10 p.m. All 3 of us on the panel will be here. First and
just
10.
talking sports, NFL, NBA. I've taught you well.
Roethlisberger takes a snap,
I'm not gonna
looks
spoil it
left,
for you,
throws.
actually.
This pass is caught. James Washington with his first reception. He comes out of bounds. It is a first down.
The Bills are your team? Well, I want your assistant general manager then.
And the
Joe
head
Shane.
and the offensive coordinator. But I'm a
Yes,
Jets
and
fan.
Brian
I,
Dable.
I respect your success. I want the Jets to build their team around Zach Wilson like you did Josh Allen. Hopefully, this is the year we trade for a stud receiver. Roethlisberger with 85 pathetic yards. First and 10. Roethlisberger takes a snap. He looks over the middle. Right side throws, passes, caught, touchdown, Deontay Johnson. He finally caught a ball today.
Oh, man. Sean has to be satisfied, right?
Yep. 2 touchdowns. Yes. Yes. The Stellars are going to the Super Bowl.
They're going
All
to
right.
the Super Bowl because they're buying
Brandon
tickets
Barr
to the
says,
Super
my
Bowl.
Rams must win tomorrow. I'm rooting them on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like. I coming into the year thought that Rams were going to be the team to win the Super Bowl. I don't believe that now, but I just don't like the way the Cardinals built themselves. Because if you look at all the shit besides Kyler Murray,
Snap,
it's all free
hold,
agency.
kick, good. It is
there's
35-14. So maybe there's an outside chance the Steelers can go to the Super Bowl. B Lady Apiary says, are you going to stream the Bills-Chiefs game? So you are the guys after our coaches.
We can consider it, obviously. It's a better game than this one. I mean, this one is just dull as hell. I mean, goddamn. Goddamn. I mean, once again, listen. It's great today that we had the Cowboys lose and we had the Eagles lose because I'm a Giants fan. But why am I watching this? Why?
How about the Cowboys game? A heartbreaker for them, and they were the ones chosen to win. Yeah, me and Alex both said that they were going to win. Obviously, we didn't say it on air, but we both thought it. But
Yeah.
I think at the end, you saw two teams that didn't even want to win. 49, I like the 49ers a lot. I kind of want the Jets to be the next 49ers, but I don't want Robert Saleh to be as conservative as Kyle Shanahan is sometimes. Seriously, like
No,
when
I
he
get it.
overpasses with Garoppolo, like he's a good coach. Don't get me wrong, but he's very iffy. He can be very iffy at times of need, should I say?
Well, you also, if you're looking to adapt to the scheme of the 49ers, you need athletic offensive linemen. Like Tyler Linderbaum, he fits outside zone scheme, so he'd ideally be on your list. But if you're talking, oh, Jesus Christ, God damn it. Someone put 2022 Steelers quarterback. They put Kirk Cousins in a Steelers uniform.
Now, apparently,
Yeah, that's enough of Twitter. That's enough.
Andrew March and Al and Chris are talking filler, which is they're filling up. They're obviously bored, and they're filling up the conversation with Steelers quarterback talk for next year.
Okay, I'll take that as is. I suggested to the Eagles that they send a note to the Brady team and apologize for not being able to show up. I mean, I rooted for Brady that round because I wanted the Eagles to lose, but the Bucks play.
Nobody knows yet.
Oh, so it's depending on the Cardinal game.
Yeah,
Cardinals Bucks would be a weird matchup, but also, I mean, who has the higher seed? The Rams have the higher seed, right?
I think so.
Okay,
they won the division.
In LA. I don't think they would win that one though. I feel like it's gonna be one of them things where you win in the regular season, you don't win in the postseason.
Yeah, I can see that, but I hope Stafford would win for just being Matt Stafford.
Well, I mean, I've rooted for Matt Stafford's success, so, you know.
So Boswell kicks it away, and this will be a touchback. Another comment for you, Alex.
Let's see. We'll be in touch. I'm also live for the Bills Chiefs. It's my arch enemy channel. Plan to also have you playing also. Yep. Thank you for tuning in. Go Steelers.
Yeah, thank you for you all tuning in.
Yes. I wonder how many people just realistically have given up on their streams because of how crappy of a game this is.
1st and 10, Hardman to Mahomes is left in motion. Now to his right. Mahomes takes a snap, gives to McKinnon. McKinnon just taken back in the backfield by Tarek Tuska. There'll be a loss of about 3. So, Alex, is Sean going to get the false hope that they come back? Is this going to be like the Vikings game on Thursday Night Football? Is Ben Roethlisberger going to come out of his
Well,
shell?
What was it, 29-3 in that game?
Had to be around
29-3, and this game was what? Well, the biggest deficit was 35-7.
Yeah, second and 14.
And then this was 28 points, but honestly,
Gore to his left. Mahomes calling out the signals. Takes a snap. Looking right. Throws. This pass is caught by Kelsey, and he is brought down by Terrell Edmonds. It'll be 3rd down to medium.
See who else is going on YouTube because what am I going to say?
UT's obviously doing his thing.
Yeah, Chisel Adonis, obviously. I think, if I remember, because I think either Hub was doing a stream or Ash Money was doing a stream.
Brandon Barr, as a Rams fan during next off season, we should trade Johnny Hecker for Brian Anger. Interesting.
Really? Wow.
3rd and 8.
I mean, yeah. I in the way you could. Okay, that's just being a little.
Pass is caught by Pringle. That is a 1st down.
Like I could see you saying that because John Fassel is, he's at least from what I know a good special teams coach. But with that being said, I don't know. I just like the perception that Hecker's a better punter, but I'm in that case I'm just a little bit of a casual. My thing there. Yeah, they are streaming the the hub is still going, which I'm surprised because usually with these games, and this is no discredit to him because this is very horrible.
Mahomes takes a snap. He gives to Pringle. Pringle on the outside is tackled and brought down by Joe Hayden.
Yeah, some of these games he'll just like drop. And listen, once again, I don't blame him because this is a horrible game. And I think he dropped the Rams game when they were playing the Giants. They beat the shit out of them. So, listen, he's over 1K subscribers. I have yet to get there. Probably gained a couple with Lauren's help. Thank you very much. But with that being said, we still have ways to go. And once again, I really wish I would have done this via OBS, but
second and 7.
Can't help that.
McKinnon to Mahomes' left. 5 on the play clock. Kelsey in motion. Get the snap off. Mahomes looking over the middle. Has to find a receiver. Throws. Passes. Caught. McCole Hardman down the sideline. Breaking tackles. He will get free and down to the 15-yard line.
If I was Juju Smith-Schuster, I would have just stayed on IR.
What's he got? 2 receptions this game?
Let me take a look. 3. 3 receptions.
What's with? Why are they not? Why is TJ Watt not out there? What are they doing?
Understatement.
Steelers
But with respect, I think I did have a couple of Steelers fans in here, thanks to Lauren. But
Mahomes,
they're not being. I mean, Sean wasn't being ratty about them being in the playoffs and all that crap, but you know,
Gore's going to get a game.
Sean is Sean. That's why we poke fun. Honestly, just put Chad Henne in. I mean, you know,
what do you have to lose?
Let's see. Anything else?
Sean said, "Fuck this team."
Well, I mean, he's got the Knicks, but he has to watch them more. And he's got the Yankees, which I don't even know is going to happen. So, I guess appreciate the Knicks while you have them.
Hey, listen, they've been playing team basketball down the stretch.
Yeah, definitely.
2nd and 6, Mahomes looks right. Mahomes has to get out of the pocket, and he's going to slide down a little past the first down marker, and that'll end the dreadful third quarter.
Thank God. Are we going to get an impression?
Monday morning quarterback says bringing back.
It's not even Monday morning quarterback. Anyone with the brain would have said, "Okay, let Ben retire." But the Steelers, you know, they have to be.
They essentially did what you guys did in 2018 with Eli Manning.
Right, but they just got what 3-4 more wins.
Yeah,
basketball is fun, and obviously, you know, we don't know if we're having, as Sean puts it, we don't know if we're having baseball this year.
So let's take advantage of the Knicks while we have them.
Yeah. And then we got the USFL in April.
Imagine we stream or go to a game of USFL.
If they're cheap, I'm actually willing.
And then we got to figure out when we stream the next Knicks or Nets game.
Yeah. I know there's one like in a week or two or whatever.
Update for you all basketball fans. Kevin Durant is out 4 to 6 weeks.
Baseball, please, I need it. Yeah, they need to get their crap going. When's the next meeting? Do you know?
No.
These 7v2 games haven't been very good. I hope the MLB doesn't sell out and water down their playoffs this much. Anthony Recker, former Mets catcher, says. Sweeney Murdy says doesn't matter when the ratings come in. Yeah, well, the problem is that the ratings are going to come in, and then
it's all fucking money.
And then people obviously watch these games. They turn it off, and then boom, they'll see. Okay, when the perception is nowhere near what the ratings, because the ratings, I don't know how you grade ratings. Personally, I don't care. But if they see, how many people tuned into kickoff, if they see that, and then they check the shit that's in like the third quarter, the fourth quarter, it's going to be a dramatic fall. So, you know, the NFL should check in on that and not, you know, but.
Would you hire a guy like Chris Richard?
Yes. As a defensive coordinator, yes. Anthony
I know the
Recker is
Broncos
jacked,
interviewed
yet the man
Aaron
couldn't hit a
Glenn.
homer. Sweeney is the best name for a reporter I've ever seen. Sure.
We're about to start this dreadful fourth quarter.
So a Giants fan puts, "Hey Steelers, pick 5 is available if you want to mortgage your future for Kenny Pickett."
No,
I'm
pick
not
four.
trading all the way back to 20.
Pick
I'm
4
not
is
doing
available. Just give us a first round pick.
No,
Give
no,
us
no,
some.
pick-
Give us
no,
some.
no, no. Actually, yes, because we should get Evan Neal.
3rd and inches. Mahomes in the set under center. Motion man was Bell. Mahomes takes a snap. He's going to give to the fullback, and Michael Burton pushing, and he's going to get that first down.
What was I going to say? Honestly, at this point, you might as well just trot Chris Jones out there as the fullback and do the fridge.
Yep, like a refrigerator.
Yeah, like the fridge. So you say that they're going to score 50 tonight.
I seriously believe so.
Well, they need more than 2 touchdowns. They need to pin it in the face of the Steelers, where they need to
I'm
go
sure
for
they
2 at
will.
least once. Oh.
So now Travis Kelce is going to be taking the snap with Patrick Mahomes in the backfield. Takes the snap. Mahomes looks, fires, touchdown.
That's not Mahomes. That was Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, I meant. I was saying Mahomes was in the backfield. Travis Kelce with a touchdown pass to Byron Pringle as this game has completely gone out of whack. And Cameron Hayward is visibly upset as the high-end talent is no longer paying off for the Steelers, and this is a blowout. That's just way to poke fun at the Steelers. I bet some salty-ass bitch on that team is going to get upset and make some stupid-ass comments after the game.
Well, like Twitter or press conference?
Press conference.
What can you do, right?
I can't believe people thought this would be an upset.
How many point underdogs was this?
12.5.
Wasn't that like the biggest underdog coming into a playoff game ever?
I don't know. But 42-14.
I mean,
no more high-end talent paying off.
once again. Also, it's very impressive, though. Jason Kelsey's mother was at the Eagle game in Tampa Bay, and then I think she flew all the way to Kansas City. So
Nice.
hopefully she was there to see her son throw a touchdown.
UT says, breaking news, Travis Kelce's been a better quarterback today than Ben Roethlisberger.
I think I've been a better quarterback than Ben Roethlisberger.
Somebody says, dude, and I thought my Patriots beatdown was bad last night.
Who was worse? I want to say Ben was worse, right? Let me look.
You could argue for Mac Jones that he was a rookie and whatever.
24 for 38, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So he was better. He threw for more yards. He had a better completion percentage. And he had 2 touchdowns.
Watchable. I mean, he was
Ben
making
has
rookie mistakes,
one,
but still.
I mean,
this is Ben Roethlisberger's passing chart. Let me share the screen.
oh, good God. Are all them checkdowns?
Give it a sec.
Let me remove the thing. Hold on. Get that. Barely. So he hasn't even thrown a pass that's 10 plus yards past the line of scrimmage. That's what he's saying.
Nope.
That's ridiculous. I mean, Eli Manning at the end of his career. This is where the cocky Steel fans come in. Oh well, Eli. Big Ben's better than Eli. Well, now you see what Big Ben is going through because he's old. He's past his prime, and his talent around him is, the offensive line. See, that's Steelers fans getting a little taste of their own medicine. They think we're all complaining. Oh, well, you just make an excuse. No, I'm not making an excuse for Eli. Eli was done when he was done.
Somebody made a bet for any non-quarterback to complete a passing touchdown over the wild card weekend. They put in 10. They won 180.
Put in 10 what?
$10. They wagered $10.
Why? Oh, well, it's going to be interesting to see how that sounds, but Sean should just get his ass on here, honestly, at this point. It's just the chat because, like, what is there to watch?
A disaster.
Well,
Potato says, let's go Steelers. They're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, right.
they're buying tickets to the Super Bowl. That's. Someone said they believe, as in Bobby Skinner, they refuse to believe that passing chart is real. I honestly believe it. I mean,
1st and 10. Roethlisberger, Captain Fat fucking the shotgun set. Takes a snap, gives to Harris. Harris up the middle. Churning. Get about 5 yards. Seriously, they need I don't know. They have a decent amount of cap space next year. I think Pittsburgh, Sean mentioned.
right, but they got
to sign some offensive line.
You got to do that.
They need a
You got to
left
see if you
tackle.
got to see if you got to re-sign Juju. I think James Washington's a free agent, but they're probably not going to re-sign him.
2nd and 6. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set. Roethlisberger looks over the middle. This pass is caught by Smith-Schuster.
What's
and that's
the point
barely
of
getting
throwing
anything.
underneath passes when you're down 28?
Man, Luca, at this point, Steelers fans are agreeing with you. I mean, why not?
Yeah, how about them Cowboys ruining it for themselves and blaming the refs? I mean, the refs have been bad this whole playoff weekend. They've been bad, but you know
Benny
what?
Snell's now in the backfield to his right.
Just put me in the backfield.
Roethlisberger in the shotgun set. 3rd down and 5. Roethlisberger takes the snap. This is a 4-man rush. Roethlisberger looks right. This pass is caught by Claypool. Claypool
Jesus
trying to
Christ, what
turn.
the hell's going on?
And he was not even brought down. So he'll be at least 1 or 2 yards short.
Go for it at this point. What are you going to lose? Is Chase Claypool going to celebrate the 4th down?
He's such a clown. See, you know what? That's the worst part is. Well, I'll tell you after this play. They're going for it on 4th down. Because why not?
4th and 1.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I bragged to Sean, Denzel Mims is a better receiver than Chase Claypool. We traded back for Mims, obviously. But I wanted to draft Claypool, not going to lie. And now that decision looks really bad right now.
It looks good because it also looks bad because
4th and 1, give to
Claypool's
Snell.
good.
Snell up the middle, 1st down. What's up?
Claypool's good. It's just that he's a clown.
Yeah, he's just immature.
You can't ask a 40-year-old plus man to hustle the ball for you at the line with the time going off the clock.
You're right.
If you're, and I'm not saying you're obviously defending them, MH, but in that case, if there's a Steelers fan making that point, if somebody else, why keep him? Get an offensive line, do something.
Roethlisberger 1st and 10, 11:46 to go in the game. Roethlisberger,
get the ball out quicker.
I'm telling you, this is worse than last year when against the Browns. Roethlisberger takes a snap. Clark coming off the edge quick. Roethlisberger throws. This pass is deflected.
Holding.
And it looks like we might have a roughing penalty. And
no, it's holding.
Looks shaken up. It's going to be a personal foul roughing the pass.
No, it's holding. I'm telling you that. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on.
Holding against Dan Moore Jr. You're right.
Yeah. You can't. Oh, you're talking about I think you're talking about the Cowboy game, right? You can't ask a 40-minute. Yeah, I mean, they made other mistakes in that game.
You know what I learned? Dak actually tried to spot the ball. The ref has to do that, obviously.
Right.
But they failed. 1st and 20.
They were stupid, so.
Snell to his left. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set it deep in their own territory. I should say around the 31 maybe. Roethlisberger takes the snap, 4-man rush. Roethlisberger looks right. The little floater deep ball. This pass is not even close.
I don't know why God has graced me in terms of watching football, and I've watched pretty much all the playoff games this past weekend, except for a good portion of the Bills game because I was recording for Big Blue in the Bronx podcast. But with that being said, I mean, what was I going to say?
2nd and 20.
God has graced me with terrible quarterback performances.
Jalen Hurts. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set, 2nd and 20. Roethlisberger looks left, throws, and intercepted. Picked off by
I would
L'Jarius Sneed.
honestly, Luca, I would wait on that because
There's a penalty marker down.
I want to say that's what you were talking about earlier. I'm not, as I said, they haven't announced it yet. Up, you got to save him. I'm sorry to spoil it, but you got to save it somehow. Personal foul,
roughing the passer. So
defense number
negate
97.
the penalty, and it'll be first down Pittsburgh. He's going
Because
against
he hit him low.
Alex-Okafor.
Yes, that's holding, but they're not going to call it. Oh, boo-hoo. Shut up, Ben. Yeah, he literally headbutted him, but, you know, whatever.
Technically, he hit him below the knees. Technically, by rule. Listen, Ben, it's okay. It's okay, Captain Fat Fuck. Okafor has more pride than you do. More integrity. But technically, you took him low below the knees, so that is technically a good call. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set. Calling out to his O-line. Takes the snap. They're going to run the football with Snell. Snell to his right. Making men miss, and it'll gain about 7 yards.
Honestly, with the way the offensive line has played for the Steelers this season, Benny Snell deserved to get more snaps.
I don't know. Najee Harris, to me, kind of looks like that patient back.
Well, when
listen,
you have an offensive line like that.
I know you don't like PFF, but they rated Jets top 15 in the offensive line category. 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger takes a snap, looks right. This pass is caught by Juju Smith-Schuster, and that is a first down. That looked like a curl flat to me.
I don't think it was a curl. I think it was more of a comeback or something like that.
Nah.
I wonder where they ranked the Steelers. Let me try looking it up.
They had us in front of the Colts and the Lions.
Well, the Lions weren't a good team now, were they?
Juju, 5 receptions, 26 yards. Those are the numbers you want to put up. Not saying it's all Juju's fault, but his offensive coordinator's a moron and his quarterback is a noodle arm. 1st and 10. At the 39-yard line, Roethlisberger takes a snap. Quick pass to Freiermuth. Freiermuth trying to gain some yardage. He'll be a yard short of the first. Tyrann Matthews yelling at one of his teammates. 10 minutes to go. They should just do Roethlisberger the respect and just take him out right now. Don't get him hurt.
Well, this is the game he's coming out on. So, anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers are ranked 26th. So,
2nd and 1, everybody's out wide. Roethlisberger looking to take the snap, gets it off. Roethlisberger looks left, now it's to run for it, and this pass is deflected by number 98.
Tershawn Wharton.
So it'll be 3rd and 1. Braden, who do you think the Giants hire as head coach?
I'm not trying to put bias into it because I want Brian Dable as the next head coach. But I think there's a possibility that Flores is the next guy. There's a possibility, definitely, that Dable's the next guy.
First down.
I know Martindale impressed in his interview in 2020, so he could be a guy that's out there.
Some people aren't high on Martindale.
I'm not as high on him as I was the last time. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably because the defense didn't do that good.
They were also banged up as hell, Alex.
Right, but still.
Roethlisberger, 8:55 to go. He's yet to take the snap. Now takes the snap. Play fake. Roethlisberger, a little deep ball. Incomplete, underthrown.
Shocker. Honestly, just let the Steelers play out this drive. Like, play out the 8:45 left to go in this game, but also at the same time, don't let them score. Because watching the Chiefs on offense is just going to be...
It's going to be keep away.
It's going to be prevent.
Second and 10 for
They may kick a field goal here, probably. No, I'm just joking, but still.
Second and 10 for Captain Fat Fuck and his crew. Roethlisberger takes a snap, looks over the middle. This is checked down to McLeod. McLeod is going to get a gain of about 8.
With these passes, it's looking more and more evident that I think that spray chart was evident.
Third
My
down
opinion.
and 2. Braden says, I don't think Ravens fans like Wink Martindale.
I'll talk about that in a minute.
Third and 2.
He had a guy over
takes
the
a
middle.
snap, throws incomplete over the head of Claypool in his 14th.
So they did pretty bad this year, the Ravens defense. But I think since like 2017, 2018, 2019, one of those stats out there has them the second best defense since that specific year. I don't remember which it was, but very disappointing for the Ravens. Very disappointing this year.
It'll be 4th and 2. Roethlisberger just didn't seem happy. I don't know what he wasn't happy about, his flaky ass arm or just, I don't know. 4th and 2. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set. Takes the snap. Looks right, throws. Pass is caught by Deontay Johnson. Wow, he caught a pass. First down, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they were almost bottom of the league in most of their categories. So Big Ben should have retired last year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. They should have not brought him back. Sean, our other guy on the panel, will tell you the exact same thing. He loves Ben Roethlisberger, but he says they should have not brought him back. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger takes a snap, looks left, throws. What a catch by Washington. Moss is the defender. Touchdown. Another touchdown by the Steelers offense. Alex,
In garbage time.
Is that comeback coming?
In garbage time.
Lined up against number 21. I believe that's Mike Hughes. Nothing you can do about that. So they will kick
and he was complaining earlier in the season about not getting the football. He gets the football, but the game doesn't matter.
Snap, hold, kick. Good.
It's literally a Madden game at this point.
So I think they should go for the onside kick, Alex. How about you?
I mean, what do I care?
Whatever at this point.
Coaching change is not on the table for the Cowboys, says Jerry Jones.
Okay. Good luck with not winning a Super Bowl for the next couple of years.
And a buddy of mine, Sneaky G-Man, was actually at the Cowboys game today. Dear Dallas Cowboys, I loathe you entirely. Sneaky G. And he also had a thing about, what was I going to say? Whatever. I forgot
Terrell Owens made quite a tweet. He said, this is some bullshit. Ben gets a roughing the passer call, getting tackled at his feet, but my guy, CG12, also known as Chris Godwin of the Bucks, gets a torn ACL because of a hit at the knees. Make these rules make sense. So CG12 health is less important than the quarterback.
It's kind of got a little bit of a point there. I'm not going to lie. So here's where I fucking hate people. Art Stapleton, the Giants wanted to trade down from 17th overall for Devin Bush, which doesn't make any sense. Trade down, but all right. The Steelers got there first. Probably meant trade up, but trade down, whatever. The Steelers got there first. They got Devin Bush, and the Giants stayed put and pivoted to Dexter Lawrence. I mean, Devin Bush hasn't had a good season, so you can't. And they declined the option. I'm pretty sure they declined the option on Devin Bush. So you can't say, oh, well, no. No, he obviously hasn't been performing at the level he's supposed to during his career. Let's see. I can't even see it, but it's either him or somebody else they declined it. Pretty sure it was Devin Bush. Pretty sure. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Focusing going forward, not backward. Obviously, beat reporters would love that shit. Someone said they wouldn't mind moving on from Chase Claypool, but you can't cut him. I would just try to make him mature. If not, it is what it is. Let's see. They've had a Washington at wide receiver. Hold on, because let me see something. Let's see how true this is. 18.
So it looks like they will kick onside. And not successful.
Right.
Caught by Robinson at the 50. I think this is the time where you bring in Chet Henne.
Yeah. Yeah. They're taking another commercial break. Pain. Because I am holding in using the bathroom right now, which I probably might just do, but I've had a Washington at wide receiver. I don't get the joke. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So this was 11 minutes ago. 51 votes. Ready? Who would you rather have seen? Pittsburgh in a blowout or LAC Chargers in the postseason? How do 13% say the Steelers? I don't know. I do not know. I will be splickety split right back.
All right. Guys, give your thoughts in the chat. Comments, questions, anything with it can be football, baseball, whatever, as long as it's appropriate. Steelers stat padding like usual. Big Ben stat padding like usual. Tom Rock says, if only there was a way to have more playoff games with fewer teams. Interesting. Let me guys ask you this. With the Steelers next year, do you guys see them drafting a rookie quarterback or trading for a young quarterback? Let's say, I don't know, Daniel Jones? Or do you see the Steelers going after a guy like, I don't know, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo, whatever? But Braden says, who do you want the Giants to draft in the first round? I'll give my thoughts on it, my outside take. Obviously, I'm not a Giants fan, but I'll try to answer it as best as I can, and Alex will come back and answer it. I think the Giants should go both picks. Offensive line, in my opinion. You guys only have one NFL caliber starter on that line. That's Andrew Thomas. So if I were you guys, I'd get one of the tackles, whether Okwonu, Charles Cross, not Andrew Thomas, Evan Neal, and maybe grab like a guard or a center like Linderbaum, a guard like Kenyon Green from Texas A&M with your second pick. So offensive line, offensive line, offensive line. And Braden, how do you feel about the Giants coming into next season? Are you worried? What are your thoughts? Is there a lot to be excited about? Is there not much to be excited about? What are you looking for next year? I mean, I know it's hard to say that. We haven't really been through the entire offseason. We haven't even hit the official offseason as McKinnon takes a run to the right and gets a first down. Alex is back. Braden has a question for you.
Who do you want the Giants to draft in the first round? I'll have a couple of guys, if they're available. Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon Thibodeau, Tyler Linderbaum, Kenyon Green, and Evan Neal. Those are my top guys. But prioritize that freaking O-line.
Oh my God! Listen to this. Gayhoff Field, the new at obviously the Chiefs Stadium. Billboard says, Chiefs fans, we are sorry to report this, but due to your support and the Chiefs continually finding the end zone, we have run out of touchdown fireworks.
Hasn't that happened before? That was against they're not prepared. That was against the Texans a couple of years ago.
What, against in the divisional round?
Yeah. So I don't understand why they don't have. Let's see. Hold on. I was going to say, so it's 42. That's 6 touchdowns. So why don't they? Why do they have lack of confidence in your team? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
So Mahomes in the set takes snap, quick pass to Hardman. Hardman has some room. Is now breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, but he'll gain about 3 yards. It'll be third down at about 8. We're going to hit the 5-minute mark on the game.
Yeah, it couldn't come fast enough now, could it?
No, sir. 3rd and 9 for Mahomes and crew. Mahomes in the shotgun set. Motion left to tight end with receiver. Mahomes takes a snap, looking left. And Mahomes is actually going to take the sack to run down the clock more. TJ Watt with the sack. So it'll be 4th down and very long.
Honestly, just see what you have in Haskins at this point.
Yeah, why not, honestly? I mean, he could be your future. I hear, Alex, I asked this to chat. I don't know if they're going to respond or not. If you're the Steelers, do you or do you not purchase a veteran quarterback? Like trade for Jimmy G, say.
You could. I wouldn't say Jimmy G, but then again,
this is like a win now roster.
Yeah, you might have to. Definitely possible. So,
just like the one Kirk Cousins Photoshop.
I want to bleach my eyes out after that. Is he a free agent or is he not?
No, I think he was given some sort of extension.
Yeah.
They could pull Phillip Rivers out of retirement.
Yeah, how's that going to work?
McLeod returns it till about the 19th. So
I haven't heard any criticisms about Big Ben in a while.
My criticisms of Ben Roethlisberger are washed up just like he is.
Okay. It seems like you were very prepared for this moment.
So here's an interesting nugget. When McCarthy was hired by the Cowboys, while sitting down with Jerry Jones, McCarthy told the Cowboys owner that he had analyzed every snap of the team's season in 2019. When a reporter asked what specifically he learned from the exercise, McCarthy then came clean. He said, "Well, I need to confess, I told Jerry that I watched every play of the 2019 season, but I wanted the job."
So he didn't come to any conclusion.
McCarthy said with a laugh, "I haven't watched every play of the season, but you do what you got to do, right?" Let's talk about lying to get a job. Thankfully, we didn't hire him.
Here's a dad joke for you. Ben Roethlisberger, so fat he's no longer a quarterback, he's a fullback.
I don't know what to say.
I don't either. It's just the fact that we're tortured with this game.
Apparently, Dallas, per PFF, finished as the top offensive line.
That should not be, honestly. That should not be. I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure there was a couple other offensive lines that actually were better, but whatever. They can suck the suck, I guess. I don't know.
Imagine
4
they hire
minutes.
Ben as a. Imagine they hire Ben as a coach.
They probably, I mean, he probably would be a better play caller, but then again, he would blame everything on his players.
So next Saturday, Green Bay, San Francisco at 8:15, Cincinnati, Tennessee at 4:30.
No, McCarthy's not getting fired. Jerry Jones said in a press conference that that's not happening, so he's going to stay another year with Dallas. I just can't wait on. It seems like Tuesday is going to be the day they're going to announce the head coach, GM hire. I don't know. I just feel like that's going to be the day because they interview Rand Carthen and Adam Peters tomorrow, and then
Did they interview Austin Fort?
Yeah, they already did. And then what was I going to say? I don't think that a lot of teams bring in GMs for second interviews.
Roethlisberger takes the snap. He fumbles the snap. He's so washed that he fumbled the snap, and he gives Snell picks it up, and he's going to get a gain of about 10. But he's
they brought in Joe Haig, so I
why didn't they do that earlier?
Well, I don't know. There's Josh Dobbs with the headset on.
Maybe he should play fucking quarterback.
Maybe he should be calling the plays.
Second and inches, Roethlisberger takes a snap, looks left. Roethlisberger screen pass to Snell. Snell with a blocker in front is tackled at about the 33 and is a first down. So Steelers will go at their own pace. First and 10 for the Steelers. Fresh set of downs. 3:22 left in the game. Roethlisberger takes a snap, looks over the middle. This pass is nearly intercepted by L'Jarius Sneed, and it will be second and 10. Must have been some receiver miscommunication there. Why does Dan Moore look like Eric Flowers reincarnated?
Maybe Roethlisberger's seeing ghosts.
He would have thrown for a lot more interceptions, in my opinion, if that was the case.
Well, maybe the Chiefs' defense doesn't have hands.
That could also be true. 3:11 to go, second and 10. All receivers split out wide. 3 seconds on the play clock, just gets it off. Roethlisberger short pass. This is caught by Tanner Gentry and is about a gain of...
Tanner Gentry? You mean Zach Gentry?
Zach Gentry. Who the hell is Tanner Gentry? What the hell? 3-yard
Honestly,
gain.
they should just skip the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 5. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set again. Tanner Gentry is a wide receiver for the Bills. Roethlisberger looks right past his caught. This is by Johnson. Johnson gets the first down, and he gets another catch in garbage time to opposed to the balls he dropped in real time, and when the game meant something. So it'll be 1st and 10. I wonder if Ben takes us down to the 2-minute warning.
Did the NFL have a bracket system for the playoffs?
A bracket system? Like one of those brackets where you win money?
Yeah.
Zach Gentry with the catch, a gain of 6. I'm not sure. They probably have some sort of challenge out there.
Oh. I was just asking because someone's like, oh, well, I'm perfect. And they had the playoff predictor up, so.
Somebody says, here's the difference between the NFL expanded playoffs and potential MLB expanded playoffs. The NFL 2 versus 7 game is useless. The MLB 2 versus 7 game is competitive, making the entire 6th month, 162 game season useless.
I personally, I don't have the brain cells to process that because of how terrible of a game this has been, but it is what it is. 2 minutes left. Last time I counted down to this, or get that down to a game like this, whatever, was that Bucks-Giants game. And that was horrible. That was horrible.
UT says, thank fucking God I don't have to pretend that the shitty Steelers are going to the Super Bowl anymore.
Well, they're going to the Super Bowl. They're just buying tickets to go to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. So there's that. If any of y'all are here, I appreciate you guys being here. However long you've been here. If you've been here for 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 2 hours, we appreciate you guys hanging on during this live stream. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or drops. 2 podcast episodes coming out on Tuesday. One for Boys in the Big Apple, one for Big Blue in the Bronx, and then Twin Bill is on Wednesday on NYY News TV, YouTube channel.
UT says, don't deny the cold reality. The Pittsburgh Steelers fucking suck this year. Their offense was awful. They only survived thanks to ref ball. The other team's self-destructing and splash plays. They didn't deserve to be in the playoffs, and they showed why tonight.
I think their defense was actually ranked one of the worst in the league, so that just tells you it could be ref ball, A, or B, it could just be Tomlin carrying them once again. So they were ranked in the 20s in total defense. They were ranked top 15 in passing defense. Ranked last in rushing defense, which is honestly a bit of a shocker. And then points defense, well, they ranked, I think, like 20th or something like that. So, thank you, Big Ben. Yep, thank you for being a biscuit. I don't know.
No, he laid down like a pumpkin. 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line. Hopefully this drive takes up the rest of the 2 minutes. Roethlisberger takes a step, looks right, throws, passes caught by Smith. He dropped it. Idiot.
And yeah, he dropped it.
Idiot.
Yeah, all I hear, he dropped it.
He made a business decision. How much do I really see Juju commanding in free agency?
11 million, maybe?
I don't know. I say 8
No, he's not worth top tier money.
3rd and 3. Give to Ballage. Ballage up the middle. First down. That's the best push that the Steelers' offensive line has given tonight. $129 left to play. 1st and 10 for Captain Fatfuck and his mates. Roethlisberger takes a snap. Over the middle, trying to look over the middle. He's just going to get taken down right there by Mike Dana. 2nd down and long. Gordon Ramsay would be a better quarterback.
Gordon Ramsay, I think, would be a better offensive coordinator.
2nd and 13. Roethlisberger
He'd probably hold Ben accountable.
Doesn't take the snap he fakes. Takes the snap now. Roethlisberger looks, and it's going to be a short pass. Why not? To Zach Gentry. Gentry breaking some tackles. Down to the 38. And this could be. Nope. And a timeout was
Stop calling timeouts. This game is over. What are you, Joe Judge? Luca, they're Joe Judge. It's Joe Judge has signed with the Steelers as an assistant. You call a timeout. It's 21-42. Call a timeout. Like, come on, dude. Maybe for Ben. I don't know, but game doesn't mean anything. Send everybody home.
Roethlisberger. Takes a snap, looks right, throws. This pass is caught, but McLeod takes a shot by Juan Thornhill, so they will go no huddle. Maybe does Roethlisberger get in a touchdown?
You mean padding stats?
That's exactly what's happening, just so they can make it look like it was close. 1st and 10.
In his
Roethlisberger
last
in
playoff
the
game, he
shotgun
did
set.
this. No
Roethlisberger.
turnovers whatsoever.
Pass is caught over the middle. This is caught by Benny Snell. This is a first down.
That's going to
down
be for
to 14.
Canton. They're probably calling a timeout.
And
of course they are.
Yeah, they
Of course
call
they
a timeout. So they want to give Ben Roethlisberger his last touchdown.
No Joe Judge. You know.
Shannon Sharp says, is it me or Daniel Sorensen is really terrible?
Daniel Sorensen is terrible.
1st and 10. Again in the shotgun set. Roethlisberger's fat ass in the shotgun set. Snell to his left. His fat ass takes the snap, looks long. Pass is caught by Gentry. Gentry is knocked down. And they have no timeouts. And that'll do it. The Kansas City Chiefs have won the wild card round against the awful Pittsburgh Steelers, 42-21, and they will advance, and they will face the Buffalo Bills next round, next Saturday or Sunday.
The schedule is already out, so.
So, going to give you guys a little preview for next week.
There's Spags. Hi, Spags.
On Saturday, it is Bengals-Titans at 4:30 p.m. on CBS. 49ers Packers at 8:15 on Fox. Sunday, it will be the Cardinals or Rams against the Tampa Bay Bucks at 3 p.m. on NBC. And later that night, it will be Bills Chiefs, 6:30 p.m. on NBC.
6:30. All right. Not going to waste any time with this. Luke, if you want to get into your final thoughts, if you have any.
My final thoughts, I loved criticizing the Steelers today. Thought it was pretty fun, not going to lie. We as Dennis Green once said, we are who they are who, what did he say? They are who we thought they were. That's exactly what I could say for this game of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know who really thought this game was going to be upset. I'm not trying to sound pompous or anything, but it's true. Just a defunct team going against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are powerhouse. And good luck on retirement for Ben Roethlisberger. That's all I can say.
Yeah, obviously not the way that a lot of people wanted to go. I said it in one of the predictions that we had. I said that after the first quarter, that would either be a shootout between both teams or would just be a blowout. And obviously we got it with a blowout. But obviously the Steelers defense didn't come to play. The offense didn't come to play till garbage time. And, good luck, Big Ben, into retirement. What can I say? I'm not a Steelers fan, so Sean will probably give you guys insight on Tuesday. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when the live stream pops in your drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Appreciate Lauren for shouting us out. Appreciate Pete for shouting us out. Obviously survived 3 hours of this crap. We'll be back Tuesday. Boys in Big Apple, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. NBA, NFL, anything else concerning sports. And then Big Blue the Bronx podcast is 12:30 p.m. I got to decide what to do for that because I don't know if there's going to be a GM coming in for, just like being hired by the Giants or whatever. We'll decide.
We'll see.
I'll decide something. And then Twin Bill, obviously, 7 p.m. Wednesdays on NYY News TV. Peace out, guys. See you later. Stay cool. And we will see you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.